Yeah. Hello, everybody. We're gonna go voice live. We're waiting for Apple Dev to get back. He's back. Okay, so you guys can go voice live too. And now
We can?
Oh my gosh.
Yep, there we are. Okay.
Dave, you got some clatters next to your mic, and it's really coming through, bud.
Oh, it's my mouse. Sorry.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, it's thuddy.
Is it funny like when I was doing the
Should be better now. Because it's sitting in the correct
it's
spot.
still pretty thuddy.
what was the Friday game when I was moving my token across the screen, but I was using the arrow keys to move it, so it was going tick, 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 like I was actually walking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Option is to move this.
Dave, mute while you're moving your stuff around.
Yeah, it's very mean.
Just beating us about the face and neck with a paper towel roll is what it sounds like.
Hey, some people pay good money for that.
Yeah, that's not that bad,
Gross.
actually. Okay.
I mean, yes, some people probably
there we
do
go.
that shit.
Other side.
They're like, oh yeah, paper towel roll abuse ASMR. That's what we wanted.
Anyway, hi everybody.
I had a dream that my family sold my old PlayStation 1 from my dad's house, and I was really upset about it because they were like, "Yeah, we sold it. Here's the money for it," and it was like $20.
Oh,
I
was
don't
like,
know how
I-
paper towel abuse ASMR inspired that story, but you know,
It was abuse.
Uh,
I mean, yeah, that would be abuse.
Yeah, I'm like that. I would have given you $100 not to do that, like to just give me all the stuff. Like, okay, but yeah.
Oof. Yeah, ask Chris this in our Discord. His stories about games being sold. It will not make you happy.
I don't want to. I'd rather just live in happy ignorance.
I just tell you, we got into a discussion about
Ew.
like classic games. What?
no, I think I remember the story.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna say which ones they were. Just like we started talking about some classic games, and I started naming some that are just like, man, you can't find some of these at all.
No,
And,
like a dragoon or whatever.
No, like more
Oh.
rare and older.
Oh,
Yeah, and he had several, and they're gone, and he didn't really get anything for it. So,
like Earthbound or something like that, or not
that
Earthbound.
kind of
So,
level of
Mother.
just, oh, nobody has this kind of, yeah.
non-gold Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Like actual like collectors type stuff. And he was like, oh yeah, I used to have that. I used to have that. I used to have it. I was like, oh, well, don't look up how much they're worth today. And then he did. But it's
Incidentally, if anybody's trying to get rid of Pokemon Coliseum for GameCube, I want it for not $150.
oh, I only have two, or no, Coliseum. I have Stadium. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have Stadium,
Stadium.
2 for N64.
I almost bought Coliseum back in the day, and now I kind of regret not doing it. Okay, that's a lie. To be upfront, I almost stole Pokemon Coliseum from Blockbuster back in the day, and I just decided not to because I was a freaking goody two shoes. I didn't even get to play it. That's why the only reason I almost stole it is because I rented it and didn't get to play it, and I was like, I'm gonna keep it.
Oh, somebody said hydrate. I don't have my water. I'm gonna.
Oh,
drink
we
the
are.
Diet
We
Coke.
do need to
It will-
hydrate.
It will.
We're not
bring me
even
back to
face live yet. We could just lie
You
and
can't
say
even-
we
hold on,
totally
hold on.
hydrate.
I can do this.
life. No, thank you.
That was
Um,
gross. I hate
yep.
you, Panda.
Yeah, I hate me too.
So,
Well, are you happy to
Keegan,
know
I'm
so?
gonna say that Arceus is gonna pay you back with some good karma in the end for not stealing Pokemon Coliseum. However,
What about all the bad karma I built up by hating on Pokemon?
I don't know, man.
Does it cancel that
a
out?
lot. Yeah, no, I will say that as someone who has been going on a competitive Pokemon kick, the reason I want Coliseum so bad is it's the first game that used double battles as its only format. So the whole game is double battles, which is how competitive Pokemon is played. And so I really want to play it.
What? What? Why do you want us to say something about
Because you
nice
said
about
you
Panda?
hated me.
Oh, okay.
Positivity has me. That's the goal.
All right, if that's how you feel.
All
right.
Only Molly has to do it.
Because mass
I accept.
positivity
I
is for
accept. I
everybody.
accept. They're his boobs.
No.
I accept.
Oh my gosh.
I'll say something positive about Panda anyways.
I would normally just to be more positive, but I like the idea of targeting money. So
Of course you do. Of course you do. God. All right. Well, Panda, I think that you're very not genuine isn't the word I'm thinking of. Engineering is not the word I'm thinking of either. It's like you meant ingenuitive?
Because that sounds like those two words. That's why I asked
like those two
ingenuitive.
words.
And ingenuitive is kind of like if you use engineering in a weird way and come up with funny new things that other people would not have thought of.
That's
like he's able to
Say
creatively
egomaniac.
come up with things
I would
with
also,
what he has.
Yes, I would describe
Resourceful.
Panda as ingenuitive as well.
Resourceful,
Ingenuitive
yeah,
works
that's
too.
pretty good too.
I sent Panda a Instagram video of a dude who turned a crappy Polish car into a pickup truck because it made me think of him. So, using a stick grenade at one point.
The sad thing is none of those Instagram videos loaded for me. I tried to watch all of them and none of them worked.
It's so sad. Because I can't find that guy on like another thing. I don't have TikTok, so I can't send you TikToks.
Speaking of videos, let's go Face Live. You guys ready?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Here we are. A minute before the ad break. I'm gonna snooze.
Yeah, let's rock and roll it. Not to be confused with Pokemon Rock and Rolla, who just has an ear in the middle of its face.
What?
I don't even know why they still make them.
Just
like admit you're at ideas. Okay.
Well, it's a rock Pokemon, and its face is basically a hole, but that's an ear apparently. Everybody thought it was an eye. It is in fact an ear.
Jesus. Okay.
No, I mean technically you
that's
could,
better, I
but
guess.
no, don't do that, Donatso.
I mean, I'll say something good about Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2. As long as I also then get to say something bad about MOBAs in general.
I think I'm gonna refer to the rules as written in that case, which are what are they? Hold on, boops.
What are they? Let me check. I don't know.
Everyone has to say something nice about the person you choose, and I do not believe that either corporations or intellectual properties are people.
All right, cool.
Also,
there you
the
go.
rules on cooldown. When you say enough boops, though, the answer is technically yes, because everything has a price. As much as I don't like capitalism, that's what we're in, baby. But yes, hello everyone. Good evening. We are here with a fully alive party of adventurers.
Yes.
Somehow.
We made it.
You know? There was doubt at times.
Definitely.
There was trepidation. There was some
Also
bullshit
definitely.
rolls. There was a mirror that I'm still a little salty about suggesting.
Yeah, that's because
order
my
seems off,
thing
yeah.
is really ghetto rigged right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't fix that on the other side. So I gotta do it now.
So I just moved, and my setup currently is a coffee table or an end table with a ring light clipped to it on a Mac that's hooked up using a Dell dock. So, I'm just making do with what I got right now with internet that I got to work 30 minutes before we went live. So
They ain't sponsoring us. Get fucked, Dell.
You probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. In general, it's not good to alienate potential sponsors. Not like they're gonna ever sponsor us.
Right?
Brought to you by Alienware. Alienware, expensive gaming laptops that you could really just build yourself.
They're basically
also-
just Dells. I
They
mean, they
are-
are Dells because they're made by
they're
Dell, but I
owned
mean
by
they're
them,
basic.
yeah.
They're basic Dells with some slight upgrades.
Anyway, should we get started? It's like
No,
7:20.
no, we should
No,
just
we're gonna BS.
entirely
We are
BS
started.
the whole time.
This
Forever.
is the show. You guys know this is the show today, right?
This is it.
We decided today was the first day of the podcast. What was the original name we had for it? Durgans and Dargans.
Dragons and Dargans. No, yeah, something like that. Dargans and
Yeah, it was Dungans.
Dungans and Dargans.
It was
Something
Durgans
like
and
that.
Dargans. That's what it
Durgans
was.
and Dargans. That's what it
Oh,
was. Durgans
It wasn't Durgans. It was spelled Durgans, but it was
Yeah.
pronounced Durgans because it's funnier.
Yes.
I thought of another one recently that was Dude, I Can't Even, but it's DICE.
Yeah, I was like sitting there. That's an acronym. Okay.
Yeah, Dude, I Can't Even. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That might work for a podcast.
Oh, I should open my character sheet.
But
Yes.
we only have one of those now.
Mm.
That it's Dave's.
Which minor update, because I was moving, I didn't get one out. But next week I'll have 2 for you guys.
Nice.
That is better than any of our other Patreon stuff has been going. Except the Patreon game is actually going to start soon. Yeah, and if you didn't get in, it's like $1. So you haven't missed out yet. Technically, we start Thursday. So if somebody's like, "Oh my god, I want to play," then you got a few days. So, but after that, whatever. Just let me know. So anyway, you guys last time managed to survive a few things. One being nature, because that was pretty dangerous. The other being a contingent of people from Hearth Modrek that were seemingly trying to kidnap Mr. Goodbean there for some reason. And according to Ellie, strapping young lad who is in her headcanon Lamia's potential paramour, which I don't think any of that has actually come to fruition. But Caden. You guys had to encounter him, which you did. Lamia did get caught by him, but since she saved him from being an allergic reaction to bees, she didn't get murdered. So that was nice.
Just punched while I bled out a bit.
Yeah, well, then he tried to murder you later, but, let's be fair. That was you guys' fault. You brought that on yourselves. You spared your lives, and then you came out here and started trying to ruin his shit.
Oh, snow pulls up, everybody.
Made a big old mess that he had to clean up. So, yeah, you did have to survive him, because everybody was very hurt. Still kind of is. But much less so than you were before. I believe the last you saw of him, well, okay, for Lamia, the last you saw of him, he was punching you in the face. For Sam, the last you saw of him, he was punching you in the face. And then it was Eli, the last you saw of him, you were running shitless away into a storm and dropping a illusory maze so he couldn't follow you.
Yep.
But the last you heard of him was from Sam talking to a polar bear. And it was like, yeah, that guy was yelling and he was scary, but then he left. So, if you missed that episode, it's up on YouTube, because I'm not going to give any more context than that. And they hid in a little shadow cubby that Eli made. He built it himself from scratch with his own 2 hands. And they rested in there. Also reunited with Red. And you gave her the whatchamacallit. Yeah.
The Moonstone.
The Moonstone, yeah. You gave her the Moonstone. And I think that's otherwise it.
Yep.
And so you're headed back now with the Sylph Winds. You're headed back, now that the storm is over, towards the Ved camp. No, towards your original camp. You're not going back to the Ved camp because you dropped off those people at the people camp that you're all going to pack up with and leave.
Oh, yes, where the people are.
There's a hand on my camera. Hand?
Handma?
Hand?
Camera
Oh,
hand?
just moved. Never mind.
Oh, this hand. This hand? This one?
Yeah, where you trying to get it to focus.
It was my cursor.
Oh, okay.
It turns into a hand when I move it over, Streamlabs, because it's being a butt right now.
Ah, yes. But of course.
Now the hand is on Dave's face.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, Donatso's on an ad right now.
That's me too.
Oh. Well, damn. I hate ads. I should turn the ads off. What do you guys think? Should I turn the ads off? Nah, fuck them. So,
Yeah.
Excuse
They
me.
can't hear this because they're in ads. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I accidentally dismissed the thing.
I mean,
so I
that'll
don't
be
even
on
know
the
if ad is
YouTube
still
video,
going.
so.
But, whatever. So you guys are headed back to that place on the Sylph Winds. And I think that was it. But other than that, you haven't really had much of a chance in character to catch each other up on your individual misadventures. So, let's see, I don't know which of you would be most excited to tell your story. I feel like it would be Sam, but...
Yeah, Sam
I
was
mean-
also blind for a lot.
But
and
he
also, yeah, Sam like super murdered some people, so he's not super happy to talk about that.
But like
But
I,
yeah.
I remember you saying some. Well, actually, Lamia was asleep when you said that about
Shaluvi's a moon.
a dark moon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, it might be Eli who opens conversation to be like, "All right, Sam, now that you're not dying, what did you mean by that?" I don't know, but that's up to you guys. Either way, let's throw it to you all as you are on the Sylphwinds on your way back to the original camp. And yeah, let's go to Eli first. I imagine he probably would be the first to speak up, and I think he's the healthiest right now too.
That's fair.
Oh,
So I'll just kind of look at them. You guys look like you went through the ringer.
Got swallowed by a plant. That sucked.
how does this plant stuff happen when I'm not here? I had that prepared. I could have talked to it and told me like, "Hey, no, spit her out."
Oh, it spoke vet. No, it wasn't Veti.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm getting my other language.
Viet.
Yeah, it spoke Viet. So I don't know. I mean Vietic. So I don't know if. I don't know, Sam. I don't know.
Are you sure this was
Maybe
a plant?
because you weren't explicitly there. Maybe that's why it happened.
Was this one of those large green plants that's like a cylinder shape that tapers like once you get to the end of it and has eyes and fangs?
No,
And
it was
scaly?
like a big mass,
Oh,
and
I was about to say because that's called a snake.
Excuse
It
me.
would make more sense to something to eat you as well. All right, where was this at? Was it?
it was in the temple.
Oh,
I was trying
okay.
to make my way out, and I got lost.
How did you get lost? I thought we explored that place pretty much.
No, there was still more, and I was trying to follow wherever they carried you out.
Yeah. I guess that's a good question. Who? Yeah. How did I get out of there? I guess did they just like carry me off? I'm a little concerned about that. I didn't. I kind of thought I was my body.
I mean, you were passed out. They carried off with you. Originally, I was stuck, but then the guardian, I guess, managed to do something to get me out of the room.
Yeah. I when I talked to unnamed moon goddess, she mentioned that her guardian died, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard he perished in a more permanent way from the little moon goddess that I met, whose name I did not learn, and that you should definitely not know. I point at Eli.
I gestured to my arm because I did at the beginning of the day erase it from my mind. So I'm like, I don't know it right now.
The hand is back on Eli's face, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Oh, you mean okay?
I'll stop.
I just noticed because of the larger screen. Yeah. I think I already gave a brief rundown of what happened to me, but yeah, I forgot the order. Was it Eli got sent off and then Lamia?
Well,
Yes.
Lamia got stabbed
Yeah. Just
while
the
he
order.
was in the middle of being sent off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, both of y'all disappeared long after getting stabbed, which I had some harsh words for those individuals. And they tried to send me back, but it didn't work. So they got kind of mad at that, and they got to stab, and I got to stab, and apparently my stabbing worked better. I used that knife that we got off of that druid guy, the jawbone knife.
What? Why would
That's
you
what
use that knife?
This is what I had on me. And they were close. They were within
Stabbing range.
stabbing range. I'm just like kind of like pantomime grabbing somebody. But apparently it was good reason to do so because each time I killed one of them with it, it healed me a little bit, so it let me stab for longer.
Yeah, but Sam, those things can't go into the cycle anymore because of that. What the
Does
hell, man?
Does she know that it kills them like their soul? I don't know if she knows
I told you guys what the effect of it was. Yeah.
Oh, did you? Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I assume
Eli
that's why you were
managed to
hesitating to
identify
use it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it
I
was
didn't remember.
it was the
I thought we
frost
didn't.
blade that you guys didn't fully identify.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was that we didn't fully identify that. Like the I didn't remember the tail end of that, the cycle part. Then
Yeah,
I decided everybody didn't remember.
That's the part you got. What you didn't, the only part you didn't get of the dagger was the healing. Like the part, that, the part that it would heal you. That's why that was a surprise.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I kind of thought they had killed you, so I was mad.
I guess thanks for being mad for me, but God, Sam, if that's the kind of thing you do when you were mad, I don't want you to be mad ever again.
I don't want to be either. No, they ran off. I took one of their little flying discs. One of the moons called out to me, so I started going that way. Travel's weird there. You just kind of decide where to go when you go. But one of their boats showed up. It's the best way I can explain it. They had a boat. And they kind of surrounded me, and I was like, cool, I'm not going to be able to fight these guys on this disc, so I landed on the boat. But then some other terrible stuff showed up that I can't really explain and started trying to... It was like obliterating them with light. Like it shot beams of light and just destroyed them entirely. So I shot at that a little bit. Got blind. Used a ballista. Me and some of those dudes. Apparently they were all blind too, so we were just kind of guessing where to shoot. Apparently it eventually ran off though. I think is what happened. I can't remember now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The darkness bolt it annoyed it enough, and then it chased off the other dudes who were fighting it, or chased after them.
Talked to a guy that had too many hands. He kind of healed me up a little bit, gave me something for my blindness. They dropped me off on the moon. I waited for a while for my vision to come back. I forget, did I talk to the moon girl, or did I fight those guys first? On the moon.
You talked a little to her because she was telling you what to fight.
Yeah. Okay.
You talked first. You didn't see her yet, but until the afterward.
Yeah, I talked to her. She talked to me. There are a couple hunters on that moon, 2 of them. Took them out. Met with her. She's pretty sad. She talked about Shaluvi. And kind of gestured up, and there's a moon that's not bright. So I guess a dark moon, shadow moon. There. So I think Shalubi has more going on than what we know. I mean, we knew that, but like him also being a moon or having a moon with his name is that throws up some red flags for me when he's wanting to learn the name of little goddess Moon.
Fair enough, but I do have one question about the Darkness Shadow Moon. Well, 3 questions. I said 1, but 3. 1, is it possible that you were just on the non-reflecty side of the moon? You know how the moon does that, where it has like cycles and stuff, and it's not always bright?
I thought you didn't know anything about science.
I can see the moon.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would assume. I mean, ancient like Greeks and shit knew about phases of the moon and stuff like that. So, like, the moon's still up there; it can just be completely
that's also
dark.
how we keep time. Anyways,
yeah.
Second question. Hold on, these all flow together. Are you 100% certain that you can trust this source? Because we're just going off of, anecdotal evidence here. And then 3 is, are you forgetting that I use shadow stuff all the time? Am I automatically a bad guy?
Yes. No. I'll just double down. No.
Yep.
Yes, and I quit. No. That's it for Sam in this campaign. He's going to go retire on his cottage in the woods that nothing bad has ever happened at and is definitely not haunted. Well, I mean, I'm keen to believe the sister of Mr. Gaia personally, it's just me. She did also, when I was looking about to be killed by those guys after y'all left, a way to explain it that's not super fourth wall breaking. Like, she healed me,
I mean, that's...
Yeah,
that is
gave
what
me some
happens.
Rejuvenation. Yeah.
That is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a very simple way of explaining it. That's not...
Yeah. I'll explain it that way then. So, I mean, yeah, I understand that not everybody could be telling the truth all the time, but
okay, as long as you factored that in with what we're saying here, I don't have a problem with it. I just want to make sure we're all kind of understanding that, not everyone here is a reliable narrator.
also,
That includes Shaluvi, of course.
Yeah,
He's not.
she looked like a little girl. I mean, how could you not trust little girls? No one bad would ever disguise himself as a little girl.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's never happened before in the history of it. Of course.
Yeah. It's like, now thinking about it, like, nah. Because it's something 100% like an evil thing would do. I'm gonna try and
Don't you
super
remember
edit
the toilet
it.
ghost? Anyways.
No, I blocked it out. Thank you. Yeah. Then I showed back up, or I woke back up, tied up. Thought I was about to be eaten by some big growling monster, but it was just Lamia's belly. So.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, what so you got eaten by a plant?
Yeah. And after a bit of talking to it, we basically came up with the kind of compromise that I need to starve for a bit.
It's an interesting compromise. How did you reach that?
Well, not even just the plant, but also a dead goddess talked to me like, hey, the greatest way to kill Neluxifix? Starve him.
You guys
just
did a
don't
lot of
die.
talking to dead deities, apparently. I did very little of that by comparison.
I don't know who she was, but she did
No
say she
god.
was dead. And she did kind of bring me into like a weird white void when she was talking to me. So I think that's pretty godlike.
Totally, sure. So, okay, so that happens. So then fill me in on what happens after that and how you two ended up with Modric goons trying to haul you off to a presumably terrible place. That's
Well,
what I'm saying.
I ended
mean-
up that way because I was chasing after Sam, who they basically already had.
Yeah, I think I got that part because he was unsure about how they were just hauling his body around while he was doing other things, right?
hmm
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, I was unconscious, so I couldn't really help that.
He couldn't.
Yeah. Next time, I'll put mousetraps in my bags. That way, if they try to take me or my stuff, the mousetrap will close on their hand and will not allow them to do that.
What about you, Eli? You said you were on a whole different continent.
Yeah,
no,
you
I
said
was on
something
the
about that.
same continent and then a different. Well, I guess I was for a minute there. It was maybe a minute. Anyways, I saw. I was trying to end up back to where you were, Lambia. I was trying really hard, and I was there for a second, and then I wasn't. And I was back in Gurga. And I did a bunch of running around, getting some chased down by a really weird monster thingy. Met a very... I want to make a pun, but I can't think of a good one. Pale reflection, but that doesn't really work. Anyways, my old master was like Shadow... He was kind of like Aldwin. I gestured at Aldwin. But he was attached to this weird guy who was making flesh constructs, golem things. I don't know what they were. It had too many arms and too many everythings. I was very uncomfortable with it. We had a bit of a chat, me and that guy, whose name was Carl. Yeah, he was like, oh, I'll help you escape. And so we went through this portal and we ended up in the Caliphate, which was cool for about a minute until they figured out we were there and started chasing us. And then we tried to jump back to the temple. And we made it most of the way there, but we were out in the snow in a storm. And then, he tried to stab me. And lo and behold, I handed a mirror to him, and our doppelganger friend decided it's now Carl. So
Oh,
that's out and about in the world.
Oh, you
well,
managed
that's
to
good.
finally get rid of the mirror?
Yes, that was the best opportunity I think I'll ever get.
I mean, did it seem like it was okay with Carl?
Yeah, seemed fine. We got the Sylphwinds and we rode them to find you guys, and then it skedaddled off.
What does Carl look like? Just as a warning.
I'll
That
give a
way.
vague description of Carl.
Okay. Yeah, just so I am like, yeah, I don't want to ever run Carl again. Basically.
Relatively pale Vietic man with like white hair, kind of longish. Demi also, kind of a lithe build.
Okay.
Yeah, but who knows what Carl's going to look like the next time we see him. I don't know if that doppelganger has the ability to change the form of the person it's in, or, it might just decide that it really wants to eat all of the pudding and just gain 100 pounds. Who knows?
So you said like
Pudding.
you went into a portal and you're in the Caliphate?
Yeah, it was really strange. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I was very not in a healthy state of mind. I was
I pull out my map and I'm like
being
measuring
unconscious on the floor.
with my
and
knuckle. Like
doing
that's really far.
yes. We went from Gurga to the Caliphate and then back here to Tsetsegia. All in no time. It was very quick, very magical.
That's like the opposite ends. Like,
Yes, very magical. Very fast.
how can it get me one of those?
Well, we definitely did not make friends with the Hisad on that little trip. So if you try and get you one of those, it's very likely that they will just immediately smack you or something.
Oh, I don't want it to go to the Caliphate.
Oh, they'll find you, is my point.
Oh, well. Well, they'll have to come visit me in my cabin in the woods. It's totally not haunted and nothing bad has ever happened.
Yeah.
Is Red still with us, correct?
Yeah, she is admiring the moonstone.
Okay, cool.
Hey, thank you.
Oh,
Appreciate you doing that.
was Eli finished telling his story?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Red, where'd you go?
Oh, I went back home. you know,
When,
first world.
okay, so not like in the woods, but like wherever you're
Well,
originally from.
certainly in the woods. I mean, what do you think my home's like?
Not where we met you. I mean, we met you in an ice cave where,
Oh,
yeah,
right,
not that
just
place, but yeah.
yeah, more of a step to the other side of where you met me.
Okay.
Took a bit
Well,
of
you made
wiggling
good
to get
time.
back on through.
Uh,
Speaking of, did we find Sheerhawk before we took off on these Sylphwoods?
He would have rejoined you shortly after you left.
Okay, that's fine.
Luckily for him, he can fly.
yeah.
Because he had to hunker down when the storm hit. Obviously.
Yeah.
He would have rejoined you. So he's on set right now.
Yeah. Don't have speak with animals at the moment.
Well, I'm glad
yeah.
you managed to get back to us, Eli. That sounds like it was a bit more complicated than our venture.
Yeah. We'd have to come get you. Like, we'd have to get a boat, and boats are expensive.
Yes, I'm aware, thanks to you, that boats are quite expensive. But I don't know if it was more complicated, but it certainly took place in more locations.
Yeah. I mean, I had at least 3. The place where we're fighting, well, we're going to fight the Guardian, but talked him down. The boat, and then the moon.
The moon.
The moon. That particular moon that I don't know the name of.
So she asked specifically to forget her name?
Yeah, and try not to let anybody learn it, because she can be hunted that way if people learn the name. Right? That was... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, hold on. I'm gonna make sure I'm not contradicting the
No,
lore.
that's...
Yeah.
That is why.
Do you tell them about the people that you fought? Did you tell them any details? I was zoned out.
Oh, not about the 2 people I killed on the moon.
You don't have to. I just wanted to check. Came out.
Yeah, they were... Shit, were they Vishkanya? No, I'm trying to remember. They were
They
snake
appeared to
people,
be
right?
at first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vishkanya have like scales and stuff, but they're not snake people per se.
Yeah.
There's as much snake people as Triaxians or Asir are cat people, which they're not.
So
Which have similar features.
Yeah, I will mention, like, they were trying to these snake people. When I say snake people, not... Oh, explain it as not Vishkanya, but like they were trying to pretend to be Vishkanya. And they're like actually snake people. Like, I just got a
Snake
pantomime.
people.
Yeah.
I saw a few of those corpses in the temple. Specifically in the plant.
Oh.
Well, I don't
What
know
about
about any snake folks, but I remembered that awful thing we saw in the void space. Ugh.
Yeah. I didn't see another one of those. I did see other stuff.
Yeah, if you,
That I want to forget, but
Okay, yeah.
just like stare off
Fair
into space
enough.
for a
If
minute.
you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
Right.
They shot beams of light and killed things. There was this weird looking dog thing with hands and spikes and crystals. It was kind of chill. I say dog because I liked it. It didn't really look like a dog.
Like a dog, but not.
Yeah.
It does.
It's very Elden Ring. Behold, dog. It's a turtle. You know, like,
Yeah.
But, could this be dog? Well, I am now talking to Sherlock. I am glad you are safe, and I assume you've eaten something since you've been out here. I don't
let
have
me
to speak
survival
with
check
animals.
for
Yeah.
Sherlock real quick.
Sure. Oh, survival check for Sherlock?
Actually,
or
sorry,
me
this would be
Sherlock?
perception for him. This would be perception for him.
Okay.
So it's on his sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, I was making sure. I didn't know if that was me looking to see if he had eaten or if this is for him to have found something to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems pretty well fed.
All right.
He definitely found something to eat.
Yeah, you decimated the snail population, didn't you?
Probably right before he came to find you.
Yeah.
My
yes.
liege. Well, I shouldn't appear on an empty stomach.
Mhm. Just like I shouldn't
There's
appear on
probably
it.
a few
Just like
corpses
corpse, like
too.
just like bones behind him where he's already eaten like 3 other things.
Right. Don't worry, those other birds were stupid. That's why I ate them.
Fair. Yeah. So was Aldwin with you the whole time, Eli?
As far as I know, yes, but there were some places where it was so dark I couldn't see if he was there or not. But shrug.
I guess about the moon being Shaluvi moon that is a shadow. It looked like it was just in shadow, correct? But not like
Yeah,
there's not like there's a sun nearby. The moon's I just
Yeah.
assumed were moons.
the lighting
Well,
was weird, so it appeared to have been
Yeah.
engulfed in shadow. You don't know if it's because that's just how
Yeah.
it looks, or because the light there was weird anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'll explain it that way when he's talking about the. He has shadow stuff. He's not bad. I don't know, man. It didn't look like the other moons. Other moons there were bright and looked like moons.
Wasn't one of the things about Shaluvi that he wasn't like a god? Like one of the main points of Shaluvi's story, and one of the reasons why he fell in love with like the moon. Right? I could be
But this
remembering
is
wrong.
also
But
a being using Shaluvi as a name so that we can talk about it, not actual Shaluvi, most likely.
Also, like, if he's in love with the moon and can't be with her because he's not a god, and that was me, I would try and be a god. And if that moon's like, if you're a moon goddess because you have a moon, he has something that's not quite a moon yet.
so you saying he might be something like a nascent?
Sure.
It's,
I'm just trying to, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to guess, really. I'm pulling at straws here while we're
Sorry.
traveling.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing is Shaluvi didn't give us a whole lot of real information on what he actually is, other than the name, which of course we know the story, or I know it and shared it, of Shaluvi, but I'm certain, well, not certain, but I'm pretty certain that he's just using that moniker, not necessarily that it's the god from the story, but weirder things have happened.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I was in love with like a duchess or something like that, and I need to be royalty to marry her, I would try my best to like do something to become like an earl or minor lord or something like that to gain some kind of nobility. That way, I could do that. I mean, just using that scaled way up for gods.
Sure, but that's not really an argument to me to not give him the name, is it?
I mean, besides the person whose name it is asking you not to.
Allegedly.
I mean, I'm
So,
keen to believe it, but
like the only people that had trouble supposedly getting into the temple before are the druids and such around here, right? That we learned.
yeah, apparently some of those snake people got in there. Sorry, I'm trying to remember my session.
You're good.
Well, I think
What
the
did-
way that they got in is like through like I have a brooch that I found from one of their bodies, and it let me go through walls.
Oh, that's cool.
It was like the Fang one, but it's not like Red said.
Sorry, the 2 hunters that I killed on the moon. God, what they say? Did they mention who they were serving? That so and so will.
No, they just threatened you mostly. They didn't give you.
Okay.
Any, like,
I thought they said something
you heard
like
one of their names, but
yeah, he who hungers, blah blah blah, or whatever.
yeah.
I thought it was something like that, but no. Okay, sorry, just clarifying. Yeah, I did learn one of their names. I was gonna shoot him with one of the named arrows. Did I shoot him with one of the named arrows?
I think you did. Yes, because we had to figure out how many you had left.
yeah. Because I jumped one and she called out for help using his name.
A big mistake.
She didn't know.
Nope, you got the drop.
That's what I would do if I was getting jumped. Yeah. Okay. Well, I did feel really bad for Little Goddess, so I'm gonna, whenever we get back to some kind of civilization, I'm gonna try and have a holy symbol of. I forget. She's the green. No, she's the which one? Pink.
Yeah.
Pink. Yeah. The little pink symbol in the temple is associated with her.
Wouldn't that potentially draw more attention to her, though?
Possibly, but I'm gonna pray to her sometimes. That way, she's not as lonely.
If it's
either I'll
personal
make it
symbol,
or
it should be fine.
And it's not a name associated with that. And I was thinking maybe instead of a name, we could give Shaluvi like that as well as a alternative, because that wouldn't be her name, but it would still be some kind of connection to her. And
right.
I don't know if it's like weird giving like, hey, I know this guy's stalking you. We're not going to tell him your name, but we're going to give him your phone number.
Can y'all talk this out? I don't really want to be in the middle of this.
You guys need to figure this out, please.
Yeah. There's what it very much feels like. I'm like, yeah, that's way better, right? No, it's not.
It is.
I guess in reality, her name is like her address, in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess whatever you think should probably work. I trust your judgment, I guess, is what I'm getting at here.
I mean, if y'all... I want to honor the deal as much as possible, but... Because, it's a contract, and we do owe him for helping us out. So I don't want to just give him nothing.
Right. Well, I understand that.
But when he's asking for the name of somebody who I specifically talked to and said, please do not do that, in very many more words than that, I feel like we need to go with, that person's request. But that's just me.
Like I said,
I mean, if it was like a mortal person, I wouldn't give a shit. But like,
no, I mean seriously, I do. I trust your judgment on this.
Like Rebecca, just move. If he finds you, like.
We could give him the slip of paper that I've had in my darn backpack that I keep trying to butcher the name of, or whatever it says. The celestial language right here.
I mean, we don't know what that says, so that could be her name too.
That's true, but I mean...
But also, we don't want to just like give him like the name of... We give him that, he's like, this says tomato. Like...
Thank you?
Her name's not Tomato. No,
it could be Tomato.
It could be. It's they're named after. One of them's like winter, so it's like elderberry, and then one's summer, so it's like
good berries.
Yeah. You got the summer one, corn, and then you have spring or fall, which would be tomato or whatever. I don't. Anyway, sorry.
I just don't want to interrupt you guys if you're still RPing.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking of what else we need to do and discuss. Can I like file a formal grievance against House Modrek for trying to kidnap me? Is that something like? Do I have? When we get back, I need to talk to Mayor. Mayor.
Yeah.
Mayor. He's your legal counsel, right? Maybe I have grounds for.
It's worth a try.
I don't know if that would count or anything because you managed to get away with your life.
I mean,
and no one will actually say that I mean, obviously they won't say they did it, but like it would give them a reason to try and silently kill you in the night.
Also, they did something to my property. What did they do to my sword? Why does it do this now?
Oh my gosh.
I haven't actually got to that part because I've been listening to the other sessions. I haven't got to that part because I listen to them at work. So it's like, I listen for like 20 minutes as I patrol, then I turn it off. So
yeah, it's in Lobbyist, obviously.
Yeah, yeah. So what the hell did they do to my sword? This is my personal
forge.
Okay, they just carry a forge around with them?
No, the forge in the temple.
Just carry a forge around with them.
I managed. That's why I was saying I was worried about your sword versus.
Why would they do that?
Because it's heavy, and you're heavy.
And they want to destroy it? They could have just left it there. Some dude in 200 years that like comes to the temple could be like, "Oh, cool sword.
That's a family.
Cool non-unmelted sword."
Oh man.
It could have possibly been a good bean too. We're prolific.
That you are.
It doesn't matter, Sam. I managed to get it out of the forge.
Okay. But why does it look like this?
Yeah, Wami is gonna know for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely be the caster.
Yeah. Red, do you know why it looks like this?
They're still looking at the. She like glances up and is just. I don't know. Just kind of shrugs, barely glanced at it when you're like, you can't have it. She just looks away immediately. Probably some magic shenanigans.
I'm gonna have to go find a caster to look at this and tell me what's wrong with it. Just ignoring Eli.
Yeah. I was just standing there doing the Travolta meme from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Maybe Mayor knows. Mayor knows a lot of things.
Also, are you guys riding at like normal speed on the Sylphwinds, or are you trying to like move fast?
Probably.
I know we wanted to get home fast, but knowing us,
I don't think we can handle going faster.
Yeah,
than normal.
exactly.
Also, I don't think Eli's trained to ride. So.
I am not. That's what I was about to say. We're going normal speed because I don't want to fall off.
Okay, so normal speed it is. Sorry, continue. If you have anything else.
Yeah. Red, is that all you got from the temple, technically? You ain't get
Red
anything else?
wasn't in the temple when I was exploring. So,
well, I mean,
like I said, I had no time to get the picture she wanted.
This is it so far.
So far, it was mental. Like,
I mean,
yeah. Who's she riding with? Or do we have 3, right?
Okay.
so yeah,
friends-
3. So I don't know. Yeah, who is she riding with?
8, 7, 21.
Is she trained in riding?
Ride checks.
Yeah, sure. Say what?
Because I think she was riding with me last time. So
Yeah, with you last time.
Yeah.
okay, that just do me again.
And
Because
part
I
of
think
that
I'm the
was because-
smallest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you are the smallest. And if she rides with me, I'm gonna have to make a ride check to not fall off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we're not doing that.
Well, I did. You can have one of the things that I got that technically. I don't think it was in the temple.
What the fuck?
The platinum leg. off of a statue.
Yeah, I don't think that was I think that was in a different place entirely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it doing this?
Why do you keep trying to give people legs, Sam?
What, Molly?
Let me ask that here.
My screen
Legs.
did a split thing for some reason. And I wasn't even touching anything.
You might have dragged something.
What
out
the
there.
fuck?
Before I
Did
consider
you do
giving
Windows
her
direct
this,
and an arrow?
I didn't do. I literally wasn't pressing anything.
Oh, I guess you're haunted.
Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead.
Before I give her this platinum leg, does it say quest item on it? Okay.
This is a quest item. You actually can't get it out of your inventory.
Yeah, I know.
Even
Like-
though when you try, it just
goes
won't
whoop,
leave
like, right
your
back into
inventory.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I find the rest of this figurine and now it's just gonna be missing a leg because I gave the leg to somebody, I'm gonna be mad.
See a platinum statue missing a leg.
That'd be worth 10 times its value if it was complete.
Yep.
Fuck. No, I have no way of knowing that, but I just wanted to.
Language. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't say quest item on it.
Okay.
It's empty.
I feel bad for her
See-
because as much as I like loot as well,
Uh,
this character that nobody plays but is just an NPC that doesn't actually have feelings. But anyway, yeah,
You offer her a platinum leg.
yeah. You want this?
He looks at it and kind of like wrinkles her nose. Give me a sense motive.
I mean, it's not like it's made out of iron, right? You know, that's a faith.
it's not like it's made out of iron.
Sense motive?
Yeah.
One of these days, I'm gonna put some points into that. Oh, 23.
Okay. Hmm. That's a pretty good roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good
I
roll.
think we're better than whatever the scale of friendliness is. Better than like untrustworthy or whatever.
Yeah, that would matter if this was diplomacy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're going against her bluff, which I realized I didn't have her
Oh.
pulled up. So helpful. I know.
Yeah, I got a sense motive, the bluff of a rogue. Mm.
And a fae.
And a fan.
But it's me, so I might roll fucking terrible.
A 2.
It's either gonna be like a 19 or a fucking 2. Yeah. Yep. We gonna see. What's that? Go away. Ooh. I'm not gonna put the bonus. I'm just gonna roll the die.
Ooh.
A lot. It's a lot.
Ooh,
I'll just tell you it's a
yeah.
lot.
Because I rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'll give you.
So it
She-
doesn't count.
She kind of wrinkles her nose and just goes, "I'll count that as half an item. Didn't come from the temple after all."
I mean, I feel bad for you not getting a bunch of stuff, so like we could have like if we didn't all get like teleported away, you know. Could have got you some more.
yeah, you can tell there's like, even though she's making that face, there's something she's not saying about this leg, but you can't.
Are you not a
get
foot
anything on
person?
What?
But you
Or
know
are you a leg person? You like legs? Are you one of them weird leg people? I'm more of a foot guy. Nothing wrong with foot guys. That part, I don't do the foot part. But
Oh my
Okay.
god.
but the like, what are you not a leg person? I will say.
Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a nice leg, but that
I'll
one's
be right back. I have to step over and turn off the light real fast.
Ah.
My bad.
that one's detached. Like it's supposed to be a part of something else.
Yeah. Well, it's all the part I found. I mean, it is platinum, so it's worth a little bit.
Of course. I mean, I'm not really looking for stuff to hawk. Like I said, I'll count it as half an item, considering it's an incomplete thing and it wasn't found in the place we're supposed to get the loot.
What if I have it fashioned into a complete thing?
I do like surprises. Alright.
It'll just take longer. And it might take a little bit.
Yeah, how the hell are you going to get that much platinum?
So I'm not making it into a figurine. I'm gonna have it made into something else. Like, hey, this thin piece of like, well, I don't know, I don't remember how big you said it was, but make it into a ring or like make a
Yeah,
loop
just make it into
out
some
of it
other
or
platinum thing, yeah.
Brooch,
Yeah.
anything. Pick a thing.
yeah. I can make a miniature and get like a little piece of a glowing stone and put it in there and put a nice lampshade on it, and it could be like the weird leg lamp from
Leg lamp, yeah.
from a
Christmas
Story.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Just like, all right, I guess that one's on hold for now.
A major award. Continue. Sorry, guys.
Is that all you guys talk about for now?
Yeah, just trying to offer her something so she's not just like my precious with the one thing.
She does seem to have a lot of interest in it. She even licks it at one point.
Oh,
yeah.
Does it taste like a moon?
Lame will say specifically which of the not pauldrons, offering ones,
Graspy
upstones
things.
that she had that she had pulled it from.
Not the pink one, right?
No, it wasn't the pink one. The pink one, that one was the temporary one that Eli had
was it?
pulled.
No.
She says, actually kind of sweet. She licks it again.
Like rock candy?
A little bit, but it's got like a floral sort of note to it. It's kind of nice.
Can I smell? Can I smell it?
No, it's mine.
Okay.
Besides, it's cold. Probably wouldn't be able to smell anything anyway.
Yeah. All right. I'll remember that.
It is going to take you guys more than a day to get back to that camp.
Yeah.
It is quite a ways away.
Yep.
Oh, Did they pack up our stuff from on top of the temple?
Your camping stuff? Yeah. That's all in there.
Okay. Because I remember we got it out and got it set up, and then
I would have, because remember I went back to the temple to look for you guys.
Okay.
When I didn't find you, I would have packed up anything that we had left into my bag of holding to take with us.
All right.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I
just was like, wait a minute.
That they decided to keep it in case they needed extra tents and stuff. So.
Yep. Oh, they folded it wrong when we were setting up camp. It's gonna have a crease in it now.
All right. So, thankfully, the weather, as far as this place is concerned, is pretty mild. So you guys do eventually stop for the night. Sam, go ahead and give me a quick survival check, please.
Survival.
You are in a forest.
Okay. 28.
Right. Yeah, you think you recognize some of this area, some of the little different markings and things you've left. It's strange. Most of them are gone. You find a few that still seem to be there, some of the areas you've marked, but it's like you kind of expected to see others around, but like some of the places in the trees that you've cut, like bark scraped off, branches bent, all like just little things to like try to make the area noteworthy to you. A lot of it seems to have reverted. So you almost kind of miss the space, but then you're like, okay, no, this is mine. Weird. Yeah, we've been here before, so it must be on the right track. But cool. You guys bed down, have another rest. Alrighty.
I will ask Lamio. So when they say no eating, they mean like no physical eating, or like am I
No
able
eating.
to cast a spell on you for the thing?
No eating. Like technically, so what I understand, whenever you cast food for me to eat, it was actually sustaining me, and because it was magic from Mr. Gaia specifically. But I gotta cut that out. Nothing.
Not even like the dream?
Nope.
Oh. All right.
That sounds like it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
That's why I'm actually surprised I haven't passed out yet.
You're gonna have to buy new pants. None of them are gonna fit.
That's where your mind goes. I love it.
Yeah, gonna have to get a whole new wardrobe. Eli, you want to eat during the night? Oop, I casted on you.
No, I'm mildly terrified of going places in my sleep right now.
If you
I'd
really
like
don't
to
want to do it, then I'll ask Red, and if Red
Yeah,
says
no,
yes, then
I'd
that
like to
one's for
stay
her.
as here as possible, and that includes just no magical tampering in my dreaming whatsoever.
Red, yeah?
She just tells you to take care of yourself because you look.
He
Yeah,
touched
so-
it.
Yeah, touch,
Can you
touch
imagine
myself.
if you had to like touch attack yourself? First time it's just "Pah!"
like several brushes.
Just like slap yourself right in the face.
Dude, your nose
I'm
is
gonna do
bleeding. Yeah, but I'm gonna have pizza tonight.
Well, you're still not doing great, right, Lamia? Like,
No, I feel like crap. I really do.
okay.
I think
Yeah,
we
I got
all
it
feel
back.
like we got in one end of an 8 and out the other somehow.
Again.
So that was 16.
Yep, and I'm casting it again since I got it again.
What?
I saved, right? Oh, I don't.
Why would it be
I never-
16?
Oh no, that was the saving throw. That's right. Sorry, my
12.
brain went
Yeah.
up instead of down, so it's 12. Okay,
Yeah.
12 and then
Yeah.
8 because I didn't get
8.
it.
So
both
20. That's an easy add.
20
Yeah.
total, yep.
Just letting you know, I could have used that on myself, but but no,
But no, you
I only
forget
get my
yourself.
health from people's souls now.
All right. Any other RP
On
while
a
you guys are
soul diet.
settling into camp for the first time together again in a while? I mean, you did have your Shadow Realm sleep, but that was a bit different, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was
No,
dead
it
and
was very
tired.
different.
And if not, that's fine. Just check
No,
it.
I do. Because I remember, Lamia, you had some encounters at night with some like packs of people and stuff, and you thought it was very possibly related to Nalux Fix. If anything weird like that happens, wake us immediately, because you've just decided that you're going cold turkey from him, and so it's very possible that if he does have these weird little religious hunting packs, that they're going to show up and say that's not an option. So
Yeah.
you know,
Hey, why you not eating? Eat him.
immediately.
He's asleep. Eat him right now.
Well, I'll admit that wasn't a concern, but you're right completely. I hadn't even thought about it because like I hadn't even heard from him in like weeks. So, okay, yeah, I'll make sure to try and wake you up if I can.
I just don't want to go toe to toe with a giant wolf in my dreams again. So
Yeah.
please do let us know if anything weird's happening. And if I make any strange noises in my dreams, wake me up immediately. Because it's
Yeah.
either a giant wolf or I'm trying to be transported back to Gurga. And I don't want to do that.
We don't
I
want
to
you
wake
there.
up where I went to sleep.
Don't wake me up.
Seriously, I'm going to bed. Forget you guys.
I'm gonna dream of pizza, and I don't even know what that is. So I'm gonna dream of it and find out.
I'm going to invent pizza in my sleep.
It's gonna be terrible pizza too, because it's gonna be like probably gonna be like goat cheese and have eggs on it, corn.
Hey,
like,
don't miss the feta
Ooh.
cheese, man.
Yeah.
Feta cheese on pizza's pretty fire.
That'd be
Feta
pretty.
cheese on pizza is pretty dope.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Especially like,
Anyway,
but yeah,
yes. Good night.
So you guys start doing your thingamajig.
Yeah.
Like instead of pizza sauce, it's just like thinly sliced tomatoes as a base.
Ugh.
Ooh, sun-dried.
Grass clippings.
Sungrass tomatoes actually would be pretty good too, though. If I'm thinking about it.
Boy, if I bite into pizza expecting tomato sauce and I get tomato, I'm filling the whole room with uppercut.
Oh man.
Fuck. Oh well. Alright, well, nothing happens.
All right.
Yeah, yay.
Hooray. Woo.
Oh, it's kind of cut off.
Level plus con. Don't forget to heal your level plus con.
Oh yeah.
Except Molly, hold on a second though. Before you
for
start
Molly,
healing up,
apparently.
before you start healing up,
Everybody
real
or just
quick,
Molly?
Giselle? Yeah, just Giselle.
Okay.
Giselle, are you listening? You're muted. I can't tell if you're listening. Giselle, you're muted. You're muted.
Yes, I
Okay.
can listen to you
Um,
without speaking.
Sure, but so anyway, before you start doing natural, you're muted again. Molly, you're muted. You're muted. Okay, so before you start natural healing, I need you to just roll me a quick Constitution check.
Yeah, let's see how bad this is gonna be. All right, let's go.
Don't worry, it's gonna be an 11, which is I suppose. Are you gonna keep your 11 there?
Yeah,
Just 11? Okay.
bro, I'm gonna roll a 1, even if I roll.
Just
Nah, do it.
roll the
Do it.
luck.
Do it.
I don't. We might not even have luck. See,
Yeah,
we
we
don't
You're
have
right,
luck.
We don't. But that's how we know now.
That's
But
how
now-
that's how much everyone loves you guys.
Yeah.
You know? And I mean we know how much they love me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what
Which
does
is
that
less
mean,
than I love
Patrick?
Gun to Battle Operation 2.
Bunch of dice.
So unfortunately what that means is you remain fatigued.
Okay. Yeah.
And now I need a fortitude save.
Okay. Fortitude.
That's the other thing, is it means that also you have to keep rolling other stuff. That's higher.
I heard the redeem. Oh, that was a curse of peril.
Yeah.
Well,
So
since
I
you can't do
can't-
anything about it,
Yep.
12 means also you don't heal overnight.
Okay. Cool.
And now I need a will save because you failed that one too.
This is all before I get my Fantastic Fortune and stuff, right?
This is happening
Okay.
as she attempts to rest.
Ooh, I
Okay.
at least made a good will save.
Okay. That is a pretty good will save.
Just wanted to ask you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, because you're the lucky one, so you could be helping her
Yeah.
with the saves.
Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
So an 18 is very solid. An 18 is very solid.
Thank you, Nanatsu.
Let me check a thing here.
I heard 2 use one.
No,
No,
I already
that was
rolled.
after. It's already been rolled.
Yeah, it
it's already
was
decided.
after.
We're moving on. So, God fucking, I'm taking those boops away.
What? No.
I'm taking them away. Anyway, I can't take boops away. I can take snails away, but I won't.
Because despite all of his pretense, he is actually a fair and just god for the most part.
So what does that mean?
I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can't roll, so.
I know.
Oh,
I'm just waiting.
Ding. Ding.
He just keeps saying comedy.
Oh.
In the little redeems. Yeah.
Yep. Jesus! Okay. Fuck you. I was just supposed to go, okay, cool, I think that was it.
Comedy indeed.
Okay. What's up, YouTube? How you doing? I'm not editing this out. I'm too lazy.
Yeah,
This is just where we are.
Mhm.
Yep.
it's where we live right
Here
now.
we are.
Oh no! Somehow the redeem for luck got disabled. Oh shit! Wow.
Well,
It's
good
just
thing you
gonna,
can still do Peril.
it's gonna be a minute. That's crazy. Yeah, it's wild how that got disabled all of a sudden. It didn't. I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay. I was like, wouldn't that be kind of a pain in the butt for you to re-enable
How
it?
many fucking
He did a
snails
lot.
do you have?
Jeez.
Has he been gambling?
You could have been saving up.
Make those YouTube people wait.
Good lord. Good lord.
Oh, there's a crystal pear. Oh, no, that's from Panda. Wait, are you allowed to do that?
I can't
I'm
redeem it
keeping
from
it.
me.
I'm keeping it.
Yeah, you can keep that, but
Also, no, you're not allowed, but I'm keeping it.
I labeled that one tragedy because he kept doing comedy.
You weren't counting? Yeah, well, I was, because I have to. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Anyway, now that that's done, what does an 18 will save mean? That's right. That means you succeeded.
Okay,
so
cool.
You do still sleep. I mean, it's
Good,
sleep,
good,
you just
good.
don't heal. Just basically every time your stomach suddenly wakes you up in the middle of the night, it is painful. It's like when you were in the cradle and like you would get those like crazy pains, and so you ate like a rabbit and you were eating things to try to quell it. It's like it just all came back full force, like that was nothing.
Cool.
And you just have to keep dealing with fits of that until, you know, like every time it happens, like you kind of wake up and you're like, to the point where you're coming up out of like REM sleep, and it's like it takes you a minute to even realize you're awake. And then it's like, oh, fuck, it's still dark. No, I'm going back to sleep. So, but you manage to force yourself back to sleep each time, so you do get a night's rest, which would be really important if you had a lot of like daily abilities and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And for other
I better
reasons.
mark off one of my days.
But yeah, morning comes and you're feeling it, Lamia. You are very hungry. Failed 2. And 1 more for the other check. Alright, you have 3 non-lethal. That's not going to go away.
Okay, let me
Unless you eat
just put
something.
that on. Da-da-da-da.
Just put a note that that's related to starving.
Okay.
That will get worse.
I guess Donazzo decided to continue.
Yep.
Thank you, by the way.
I actually am going to turn it off. That is a lot. I'm going to have to turn it off for a while. That's a lot. Any other ones I'll obviously honor, but...
Okay, I have made a note.
What was the note say?
3 starvation.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, you spent all of your snails on luck, my dude. I gotta make some other redeems. Okay, let me move y'all on the board. Yeah, you wake up, Lamia clearly doesn't feel great. You keep hearing her stomach growl. But yeah, y'all will move on. So, go ahead and give me another survival there, Sam. Just need 2. It's gonna take you guys 3 days if you keep rolling good. $11, so 20, 30. If I'm in the forest. You are still in the forest. Okay.
Cool.
Moving on. I'm just gonna kind of roll through these real quick. Did I get that? Did I get the watch order right?
Yeah, I was middle because Eli. I mean, the spellcasters are both at either ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So they can get a full night's rest uninterrupted.
I had to redo that. I fucked it up. There we go. Excuse me. So Sam with Trollhawk. Lamia with nobody. Actually, no. Red will stay up with you this time, Lamia.
Oh, that's nice.
Since you're obviously kind of suffering. And then Eli by himself.
Yep. All me. Well, yeah. 1.5 peoples. If you want to get technical.
No. Yep. So it's another day. Another.
Oh crap!
We're going
I
to sleep,
rolled
correct?
trash.
You will be, but something does happen.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we've woken up, traveled, going back to
Yes.
sleep. Right. Okay.
Correct.
So I'm going to do another round of Cure Light Wounds on Lamia.
Okay.
For this day, technically, before this night watch. So, 2.
Let's do 1. Roll me a caster level check.
Me?
You.
Is that right? Yeah.
She does not heal.
Oh. That didn't work, did it? Yeah.
No, not really.
It actually feels like the power you're trying to use to like heal her seems to pull away from her, or that she's rejecting it somehow. It's hard to tell.
Maybe it's me. I cast it on myself. Because I got it back anyway, so I might as well do it.
Works like a charm.
Cool. I got it again, so no, it's working on me. Can I try it again on her?
Yeah.
Okay. As long as I keep saving it,
You're not going to recover that one.
Okay, that's fine.
You're not going to recover that one, but I do need another caster level check.
Okay. 23.
Significantly better. Which roll? So, Lamia, you're going to heal 6.
6.
Not,
Okay.
It does not heal that non-lethal.
Yeah, I didn't. You said not until I eat. So.
Mm-hmm.
That one seemed to work. Just didn't work good.
Well, I technically feel a little better though. Thanks, Sam.
I think I got one more in me. Do you want it, or you want me to use it on me?
Go ahead and use it on yourself.
Okay. I forgot to heal myself on one of those. Which one was me? The second one? The second one.
Yeah, the second one was you.
11.
11.
Oops, I forgot to actually... Did I?
Again, I might be passed out sometime soon, so kind of want you to be healthy.
I had 20 health, and then we slept, and... Okay. I accidentally subtracted my health by 10 instead of adding 10. Yesterday, so...
Oh my gosh,
yesterday.
okay, that's fantastic, and I love it.
Because I was like, why am I at 10 again? Oh.
Because Sam's been walking around with his head like this all day, just like, God, that slept weird.
Yeah, so it'd be...
I feel worse than I did yesterday.
Okay. Okay, last one. Me. Hey, I didn't get that one back. 6. Better than nothing.
It's not my gambling. It's the way the thing works. I didn't design it.
Yeah. Oh, are we talking about the
snail gambling.
Yeah. The cards one it's rigged. I lost about 1,000 a little bit ago because I was like, oh, I got a bunch now. Okay, now I have none.
Is it rigged, or is that just what gambling is like?
It's what gambling is like.
Yes, rigged or gambling. My favorite game to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dream Feast.
And I don't.
Yeah. All right.
So. Oh wait, yeah, gotta do all the.
I mean,
first.
if you guys are having any kind of RP before we go overnight, that's fine. Before
Thanks,
I get to
close
what
my
the
sheet.
event is.
It's only 10 minutes per level. Nah, that's not great. Okay. Sorry, I also took hide from animals. And this was when I selected stuff yesterday, so
Yeah.
or in the morning of. So
Right,
that was for that day, just in case.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Any other interaction? Or we good to move into the thing?
No, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I think we're good to move into the thing.
I'm
Okay.
good.
We scroll back up there and see what happens. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Lamia
Whoa.
is 18.
Whoa.
And 18 is not too bad. He was a watch of interest, it seems. Okay, got a 5. What's 5? What's 5? Okay. So, Lamia, as you're taking your watch, you and Red both there. That was way more than that. Talking to note, so. Shit. Yeah, so you're taking your watch. Yeah, obviously probably like sitting near the fire, bundled up, because your body doesn't have a lot of fuel to burn. So the cold is, you're feeling it, even with like the gloves and stuff
magic,
on. It's just like, ugh, it's still really uncomfortable. So yeah, you can tell Red's kind of just talking to you to like kind of keep your mind occupied, such like that. Seemingly out of the kindness of her heart. As she's talking, you're certain, like it unmistakably sounds like you hear someone call your name in the distance. Just, Lamia! And, like, you kind of instinctively look out there, it's just darkness.
I will ask Red, hey, did you hear that?
And she's just kind of like mid-story, she's just... And I told him that corn doesn't really belong in the... Hear what?
Well, I heard my name out there. I know this land tends to have things like that out there, but like, was it just me?
I think if someone called your name from out there, I'd have heard it. Like, big fox ears twitch.
Alright, cool. Then hopefully we're good to ignore it.
Yeah, you're on your weird diet, so maybe you're just hallucinating.
Yeah, that hopefully that's it.
Yeah. Plus, what if it was your name? You're gonna go out chasing it in the middle of the night?
Absolutely not.
I
Probably.
figure we just
Absolutely
pretend
not,
it didn't happen, and maybe it'll get bored and go away.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Thanks, Red.
I'll keep my ears out for it.
Thank you. What was that about corn?
So she starts going in about whatever it was again.
Yeah.
No, I didn't
told
prepare
her
a story about corn.
I told her about the corn pizza that I had a dream about. She's like, no.
So yeah, as she's kind of talking, you just sort of find yourself sort of like not drifting off. You just kind of settle into this sort of lulled state for a little bit. Like you're still kind of listening to her and stuff. You just kind of feel calm, where you're like you stopped shivering, and you realize that you actually do feel a bit warmer, and it kind of feels like you have like a second blanket on your shoulders. Like you can tell there's like an additional weight, like someone has like placed another set of furs or something over you that you're like just warmer now, and like you look down, it's the same stuff, and like as soon as you sort of break the illusion, so to speak, of like, wait, what? And you like look at your shoulders and stuff and see your normal winter blanket, like it's that feeling goes away.
Okay.
But you seem to keep noticing things like that, like you start to like smell cooking meat or like a stew or just something with like rich, varied scents. It smells great. But then like as soon as you seem to like look down at like the stew pot that they probably used earlier and see that there's nothing in it, or that it's just this, just kind of overcooked whatever was in it before that definitely doesn't smell that good. As soon as you look at it, that seems to break. But you just keep noticing these things. Like you'll hear like your grandmother's voice in the distance for a moment. Not calling you, just like she's talking to one of your parents. Just these little things that kind of remind you of home and safety and comfort that keep popping up. And as you're kind of listening to Red, and this kind of thing happens, if you would actually react to it at all, you can feel free to, otherwise I'll continue.
Only like towards sounds specifically. Like, I mean, yeah, like blanket, she'll like move about a little bit, or like when she's looking at stuff, she'll look, but sound specifically, she'll be like, hey, Red, did you hear that kind of thing? Or...
Mm-hmm. Still doesn't seem to. She's like, I'm telling you, you should probably ignore it. I think you're just going loony.
Ain't that optimistic.
I mean, it's sort of better than if there's a thing out there that can speak only to you. Try to beckon you out into the darkness. I've got some kin who would do it, though only for laughs. But not all of them would. You know what I mean? There's some dark stuff out there. Things that even they like myself wouldn't really want to tangle with. I'm telling you, best ignore it. If you're boring, you're gonna attract less attention.
Well, hopefully I'm boring. Okay.
You're doing just fine.
I was trying to remember how to spell no Luxifix, and I was like, I'm just going to abbreviate it to Lux. I was answering.
Yeah, that's why I always just
Donatsu.
write, Alexa can't spell that.
Yeah.
Alexa can't spell that.
That's in my notes. That is what it says.
Donatsu asked why you were fasting.
So Lamia is trying to starve out the demon inside of her.
There's two wolves inside of you. They're both really hungry.
Yeah, it's a little dramatic sounding, but not far off.
Yeah. Right? But yeah, so you keep noticing that kind of stuff, and she's like, no, I don't hear it. You kind of have that short conversation. It starts to get harder to ignore, especially because obviously you guys have done this quite a bit, but watches they only get so easy. You're still tired. Every time you're still tired, you're still sleepy. You still would rather be asleep than on second watch of all watches. So you eventually get to that point where it's like you would normally have to get up and move around some, but like it's so cold, you're so comfortable that these like impressions of home become a bit more alluring. I need to give you another will save.
Cool. Thing I'm super good at. I'm gonna roll luck just to get beyond the 10 dot, guys. You good with that?
Yeah, we have like 80 now.
Yeah.
Not 80, but fucking close enough.
Wow.
I was actually gonna
quite
say
a bit.
30, but I was like, it's funnier if it's a higher number.
The higher the number, the funnier it tends to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's 11 altogether, Patrick.
That's an 11. Okay. Neat.
What was this? A will save? Okay. No, this isn't for her sleeping, right? This is something else.
This is
Okay,
the
okay.
event that was rolled.
Okay. No, go ahead.
All right, cool. So, Lamia, you
I get up and
kind
start
of close
walking?
your eyes a few times,
okay.
where you're just like, maybe you've been warned, Red, just like, hey, if I drift off, please wake me up, kind of thing. Because you just kind of close your eyes and you're listening to her, and you hear a few times where she's just like, sit with me, Lamia, and you're like, yeah, I'm good. And that gets, you feel more and more distant to that interaction as it happens several times, to the point where eventually it's your mom. You awake, Lamia? Sweetheart, are you awake?
You're not supposed to be here.
Sure she is. You're at home. You're asleep. It's
What?
morning.
I'm not supposed to be home.
You even smell some very familiar home cooking nearby. You did just have a weird dream, though. You were, like, out in the middle of fucking nowhere, just huddled up in a blanket by a fire with these, like, two weirdos and tents nearby. And
I resemble that remark.
And there was these, like, green horses. Those were kind of cool. And you were talking to this lady who had fox ears. But yeah, no, now that you're waking up, no, that's obviously a dream, because you've been at home this whole time. So
Right, because I
Yeah.
never beat Dad. So how could I go out to adventure if I don't beat Dad?
that's true. He was quite convincing after that, and you decided to stay home. But you still haven't been able to, like, go out and do all the things you've wanted to do. But, hey, at least you get breakfast, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what do you do?
I get up and like, oh, sorry, Mom. I'm and go and Actually, I'll hesitate on the food. But I'll go outside and do my morning routine of stretches and exercise.
As you walk out of your room first and like kind of into the main part of the house, you can see, as usual, your whole family is kind of helping in various different ways with preparations for breakfast. Your dad is obviously cleaning something that he probably killed yesterday. Got it dressed, but he's like finishing, like trimming it and doing other things. You can see your grandmother is doing what she usually does, which is focusing on like one task and being super proficient at it, and otherwise just ordering everybody else around very flippantly. Which I believe that's your grandmother on your mother's side, right? Because they're both native.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yeah, your mom is just, you know she's not doing what your grandmother's saying. She's doing her own thing because she knows what she's doing, but there's that mutual, like, your grandmother knows that your mom's not listening to her, but she'll take care of it, so she's gonna just keep talking, and breakfast will turn out fine. And then you didn't have any siblings.
Nope.
Oh wait, no,
Not
you
yet.
did. You did. That's right. You had two brothers and a sister, and your older sister isn't there right now. That's right, because she left a little while ago to go off to school in whatever city that is. She goes, you're supposed to visit her soon. But they're at the table. You can see that they're mostly setting the table right now. And what are you smiling at, Dave? So,
Just when you just add siblings to people, I don't know, man.
I'm not
Who are
adding
you?
siblings. These are her siblings. These are Lamnia's siblings that have
so
always
that-
been there. And she's
okay.
told you guys about them a million times, except you've never met her.
I guess I'm just a bad friend. I just don't remember any of those.
It's not like me who, when I just like come up with a random story, I just invent a new family member.
So, as you like come out and you're getting ready to go outside, you can see that the youngest of the brothers is trying to put together the tea sachets properly to make breakfast tea, the kind your dad has introduced, and is trying to get you guys to drink real tea. Now that you guys have finally found a place that has it, and he's like been super excited about it, but like, why do you have to put it in a little bag? Why is that important? So you've all been trying to like figure out how to do it properly, and none of you have done it right. And your brother's like obviously frustrated. He's just like, hey! Before you go, can he like runs over to you with it. He's got like a wad of tea leaves in one hand and a sachet that's way too small.
Sorry, I gotta get through the morning routine. If he falls behind, you don't get stronger, you know?
And it's gonna take like 2 seconds. Oh. He goes back over to the table. But you make your way out, and you can see, oh shit, there's your sister. When was she coming to visit? And why is she just standing out there like she was waiting for you? And where'd the noises
to
from the
me,
house go?
It's all Blair Witch Project in my head right now.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And there's a lot more woods out here than you remember there being. And when did you walk that far from the house? Where'd it go? It's just you two out here. And it is snowing again.
Oh.
But it's just you two.
Oh.
Stands maybe 20 feet from you, seemingly just watching you. Dressed as you would imagine your sister would dress if you had one, but you don't. That you know of. She looks so familiar. Even the facial features are familiar. They could be related to you. She even looks a little Vietic. But not all the way. You can even see on the side of the neck the mark of the thrush. The mark of her Amidraba.
Mm-hmm.
So a mixed culture family, just like you're used to. She's older than you. And just as you're starting to process all this, she gives a very slight bow and begins to sing. And you recognize that tune. Because you heard it at night once, near the city, near Saikan. It was right as you'd wandered off to go sleep in the woods, and you went a bit deeper than you should have, and you remember meeting all those people. And they seemed so familiar, again. And they were trying to welcome you home. It was the same song. You begin to hear their voices again, behind her, in the woods. Beyond your sight, but you can almost picture them there just beyond that curtain of darkness. Trying to welcome you home. It would be nice to go. And before you even really think about it, you realize that you're beginning to walk towards her, this familiar-looking woman. But I don't know if you have any other kind of reaction.
Okay, this is gonna be very silly.
Mhm.
But Lamia is gonna yell, "I'm boring!" And she wants to run away.
Not with a 9, you don't.
No, but
You can't even reach the desire to run away. Why don't, so that it doesn't seem too much like I'm taking control of your character, why don't you describe to us what Lamia is feeling? What would draw her towards something mysterious like this if it felt familiar?
so again, she had, like, even though she wants to, completely cut off Naloxifix and such like that, she still kind of would really like it if he could just go away peacefully. And unfortunately, this might be the peaceful route.
Okay.
That is what she's feeling. But she still doesn't want to do this.
So you can even hear your own voice kind of echo in your mind, remembering that same scene from before, asking, is this your family, Naloxifix? And maybe it is. This is his family. Maybe he wants you to be a part of that. Like, you don't want to do that, but what does it even entail? How will you know if you're constantly pushing it away? Maybe each step you're taking towards this woman is closer to those answers. Maybe these are people like you. They know something you don't. Maybe they need help, even. Luckily for you, you decided that Red was staying up with you. So you take another kind of, not clumsy, but kind of unbalanced step forward. And it, in an instant, probably scares the hell out of you. It seems like the woman that you're walking towards is just in front of you with, like, forceful hands on your shoulders. And you just meet her eyes for a moment, and they look like the eyes of an animal. Just staring into your soul. And you blink, and you see Red's there. She's just like, where are you going? Hello?
Oh my god. Thanks, Red? Holy heck.
Goodness, Lamia. I've been talking to you for 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was 10 minutes I didn't hear.
I don't think this diet's working for you. You guys could both roll perception, since she shouted.
Alright.
It's in a very low... You're technically at a -20.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just, you gotta roll pretty low. That's an 8.
If we're in a forest...
Sam, you hear it.
Mine's a negative a lot.
So a -3 for Eli?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Eli just sleeps in.
Yeah, Eli, you honestly just barely failed. so you're still asleep. Sam, you hear someone shout, and you can kind of hear conversation between, sounds like Red and Lamia, a little bit heated. But, like, obviously she's like,
hydrate.
Hydrate.
Oh, alright.
So I don't know if, like, once you hear their voices, if you'd just be like, well, they'll get me if they need me, or if you'd be like, okay, what, I'm awake now.
I will open up my tent and poke my head out and be like, y'all okay? Is there a bear?
No bear, Sam. Go back to sleep. Just had a problem. it wasn't a attack us problem. So
Aye.
Does that mean Eli?
Red goes to check. Pulls the back close. No, he's still in there.
Oh,
At least most of him. Do you need the whole thing?
I was the tomato sauce. Yeah, it's close. Close time. Immediately go back to sleep.
Also, Molly, just so you know, it was good that you rolled that luck. Because you were one away from the next degree of failure.
woohoo!
Which would have meant you would have run your ass into the forest.
Oh yeah,
Which would have been
good.
different.
I'm glad.
So yeah. So you go through the rest of it now kind of just like a little bit
Jittery.
razzed.
Yeah.
You can't quite shake that like longing feeling that was getting stirred up from the song. You can still hear it. Even maybe you don't hum it, you kind of get the urge to, but it's like it's somewhere stuck in you. And you just feel this pull towards the nearest patch of thick woods. Not like a physical tug, just that's like you can't help but want to go out there even though you know you shouldn't. Cool. Detour over. Let's get your checks out of the way. Constitution, Fortitude, and then Will.
Constitution.
I'll let you know if you can stop.
Okay.
Wow.
Fortitude.
Wow. Wow.
Jesus. Then you can skip the Will.
Skip the
Shift and
will.
run.
Okay.
Yeah. Jesus.
How many is that?
Oh,
Holy crap,
heck.
Wade.
20. Okay.
Thank you.
Damn.
Damn, my dude.
Nice.
Thanks, Wade. Holy shit. Yeah, that's super nice of you.
Gift and run. Yeah.
That's super cool. I really appreciate that. We all do.
Yeah.
Also,
And then I guess he's running. But yes, thank you again. Looking forward to playing with you guys tomorrow night. Hello, everyone here and also not here that now has a gift sub. Congratulations on not having ads for a while.
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Panda. You were saying something?
sorry. I put the Discord link in the chat because Donato was like, "Hey, there's no Discord link." So I threw it in.
Yeah, thanks.
Do you guys mind if I roll the fortitude
Oh,
or a log for my fortitude?
you're rolling
wait.
for the things tonight. Can I help with that?
If you want to. Technically,
Okay, yeah.
I've already ruled that you don't have to be, like, aware since it's just you being lucky.
Yeah.
Hey, you got one of those subs. you can.
It's not better. So
It is not better. You want to keep that 11 instead, Molly? You want the 11 instead of 13?
No, I want the 13.
Why?
I rolled a 2.
But it's Sam's 11.
No, I mean that's nice that it's Sam's 11, but anyway, let me roll this. Okay, so
Yeah.
I have a 16 altogether.
Okay. So you're not going to take the ability score damage. You're just going to take this. Like I said, it's going to get worse.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, 5 more non-lethal on top of what you got.
Okay, so now it's 8.
You're right, Dino. So Wade is top 3 in the podcast. He said.
Am I still fatigued?
Yes, you are.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. You have avoided something worse.
cool.
So
And you
16
don't have to
wasn't
do the
good,
will.
or 16 was just. Eh.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was-
not
it
having
was
to do
fine.
the will is a good compromise,
Yeah,
I think.
it was fine. She's avoided things getting worse.
Okay.
His podcast is distractible, by the way, which
Oh, nice.
it would be kind of weird if you're in here and you don't know about that, because they're way more famous than us. It's a great podcast, very fun.
Look, some people know what they know, man.
It's true. It's a good podcast. It's
So
very good.
roll 20 self-destructed. There
They
we
beat
go.
Joe Rogan once. I hope they
Dang.
do it again.
Yeah.
Me too. I hope they always do.
Right?
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
But
Don't
yeah,
come at
so
me, Joe Rogan. You're bigger than I am.
so next, yeah, fame wise, but
yeah.
The next morning comes around, you're still super fucking hungry. Go ahead.
Yep.
I was gonna say, can we do breaks in or do that?
Yeah, that's where I was about to get to.
Okay, sorry.
Break.
Just wanted to ask.
So yeah, you get through the night. Lamia, you're still super hungry. She doesn't look like she rested very well, but yeah. Otherwise, everyone else do your heals. Lamia, you do not heal overnight, unfortunately.
That's fine.
I think I'm back to full.
And then this will be the next morning, so you can prepare different spells, Sam. Whenever you get to that. But for now,
Ooh,
we're gonna go ahead and take a break. We'll come back at 15 after, so it'll be like a 12-minute break for us, which should still be enough time. Like, cool. We'll see you in a few. Y'all go get your snacks, or use the potty, or bug your siblings, or go for a jog.
Talks about popcorn. I think I'm gonna make some popcorn.
Especially the siblings that don't exist. Bug those people.
Yeah, definitely walk towards them at night.
Real siblings. Yeah, totally.
Go.
Oh, wait.
And we're back.
And I saw a couple people give him some money while he was out there, and he came in, he started counting the money. And since I was talking to the owner already, he's like, "It's okay if I give him some money just so he can get something to eat?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I gave him $5. And I figured $5 on top of whatever he has is probably enough to get something. So
Yeah, probably. I mean, hopefully.
yeah,
Hard to tell now.
Oh, yeah, that's something on their menu. The burrito was like $8, and I'm like, "Yeah, it was good." And I don't know if it was $8, but it was good.
I mean, dude, these days are like a restaurant burrito, $8 ain't bad.
Yeah,
ain't bad.
Yeah. Anyway, we're back. I was talking about a wet burrito that
Do
I
you think
had for
the
dinner.
tabletop tours you could put the game in the title, something like TT Episode 2 Warhammer?
I'm gonna answer this for you, Dave. No, he can't. It's impossible.
Apparently, I cannot.
I just know the capabilities. The human ability to process language and translate it into like digital format just hasn't got to that point yet. Oh, I guess you could copy and paste what he said and just like make that your title or use that as a template. That might work. I'll let you answer now. I was being stupid.
I mean, I could, yeah.
Anyway, hello everybody. We're back from break.
Welcome back.
Did you get your spells prepared?
No.
Nope.
Yes. Okay.
I was too busy talking about sexy burritos.
Yeah. Wet burritos.
Cool. So, this should be, given Sam's track record for survival checks, the last one you have to make. For now.
Mm-hmm.
Not for the whole campaign. Not for
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Well, it could be.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Can we keep that one for the rest of the game?
Nope. All right, so yeah, so you're good. You still recognize where you're going. Thankfully, yeah, you made a pretty good way. You made your way pretty well on the way up there, prepared for this trek back. Cool. There's one more camp, but that will be done at the actual camp that you guys got to before.
Cool.
So do you make it there? Maybe you got maybe an hour or so of daylight left by the time you do. They get a few different breaks and such. And Sam, with that check that you made, you guys know that you guys can tell that you got a storm on the horizon. The next couple of days are going to be fairly clear, but this little break in the bad weather seems to be passing. So you made it with pretty good time, with enough time to you'll get to rest and maybe even take an additional day if needed for somebody's injured or whatever the hell else before you actually need to move if you want to not get caught up in a blizzard. But yeah, so you guys will make it back to the Trailblazer camp. I'm trying to make sure that it looks like it was supposed to, because I keep forgetting to do things. Looks good so far. All right, yeah, we're gonna drop y'all in. Yeah. Okay, here's we go. I'll move you here. Then we come over here. Move this here. Good. Okay. Back to the Trailblazer camp it is.
Sorry, I forgot about Dave.
Yeah. It's
Oh
Dave.
yeah, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
I forgot about Dave.
How could you?
That's okay. For everyone. There you go.
Gosh.
You will never guess who I based him on, but it's okay. So, yeah, you guys actually start making it back. You'll see a few of the how are we calling them? Whatever, travelers, the people, the campers. You'll see a few of them actually like out in the woods, gathering wood and other stuff, like they're getting ready for the blizzard that might be coming through. And as you guys are kind of approaching, you can see one of them seems to notice you and kind of disappears from sight for a moment and reappears with a crossbow. And then, but by that time, you guys are close enough that they're like, "Oh hey!" They recognize you.
Does he have a negligent discharge and it shoots me? I'm just wondering.
No.
Okay.
No, that doesn't happen. So yeah, they wave you guys back in. They seem very excited to see you. And as you guys get over there, there's just two dudes out there. One's just like, "Oh, it's so good you're back. Man, it's been crazy out here. We weren't sure if you guys were gonna make it or what was gonna happen. We've had some animal attacks out here, but thankfully everybody's made it. Those two you dropped off have been kind of helpful, except the girl. Well, I don't know. Something's up with her. Maybe you guys will know."
Is she causing problems, or is she not able to communicate well?
Sort of. Something's going on with her. She's just been. I don't know. I think she's sick, but she doesn't have a fever or anything. I mean, Doc has said they're walking you guys back. So just not even asking. One of them's handing somebody, probably Sam, just a bundle of wood. And I guess they're gathering. So fuck it, we're gonna go back. So, but he's yeah, she doesn't have a fever or anything. He said that she seems mostly okay, though she seems to be responding to the cold pretty badly. But none of us like the cold, so I figure that's okay. Did you guys know she's a Kassir?
Mm-hmm.
Not half. She's a full-blooded Kassir.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I knew that either. Pretty
Is that
sure.
weird?
It's not weird, but there's nowhere in the world where full-blooded Kassir are common.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're pretty rare.
I mean, I am myself also rare, so
Yeah,
Not
I
like-
would say.
what's the rarity on there? Am I
Yeah.
a 0.5 chance and she's a 0.005 chance?
Am I a mythic rare, a regular rare, a
Yeah.
bulk rare, or another kind?
Technically, you're more rare, but you're also a hybrid. Whereas,
people could try to make me, in theory.
yes, people can try to make you.
I don't like the way you said that. It's very reminiscent of Jurassic Park for some reason.
Yes, and we'll throw some frog in there and it'll make it all work.
The hell is that?
work.
It's a Veti. No, it isn't. I think it's kind of off. I just mixed a bunch of blood and meat in a pot with some magic, and it came out like this. But
I hate it. Thanks.
every time I play dice when he's around, I win. Everyone else forfeits.
That's
It's
when
it's like-
you get
but-
it's just a little the meat jar guys from Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Kill me.
No, because I posted its picture in our Discord in the Unnatural Ones of the big toad that I put a quarter on.
Yeah.
He's still around and he's bigger. He's
Why ain't that boy done growing?
I think
I love it.
I don't know.
got
I think
frog friends at work, so
Yeah.
I get you.
I think he's consuming the other toads. Is what's happening. I don't know.
You might
Because I'm seeing less of the smaller ones and more of him.
might be wary of that there toad, boy. That guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's
he might
saving up.
be
He's like,
something.
I'm gonna eat the security guard one of these days. I did see or heard and then saw an owl the other night, so I'm worried about him. This owl's gonna probably get him.
Coffee.
Anyway.
But yeah, so
Yes,
they brain. Yeah, he's like yeah, she's full blooded. I guess she must be kind of young for a Kassir, which is even weirder. Like, I mean, when's the last time you saw a full blooded Kassir child? Like, it never happens.
Yeah, I was gonna say, legitimately never. I don't know if I've ever seen a full-blooded Kassir at all, let alone a child one. I think I met an old one once.
I mean, I guess aren't they all old except for the kids? Even the kids are old.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know how that works. So
That's what that's what all the stuff says about them. You know, even the kids are like, you know, your parents' age
Trees, yeah.
and stuff, and they're like,
Sometimes.
is this one of
Yeah.
the things like they're like 100 years old, but they don't look 100 years old? They look
Yeah.
like they're 30.
you know how of our like they age real slow, and like
Yeah.
and Fen they age real slow. It's like Kassir is supposed to be way more than that. Like
Super
Like-
sly.
yeah, like they'll live like there's supposed to be Kassir that were around during the Desolate Age, still around,
Oh,
you know, and not even because
But
they're like nascents or magic or nothing. It's just that's how they. I don't know why he's turning New Yorker or nothing
Yeah,
because
and
Um,
You
you
said
know.
the magic word, which was Fen, and for some reason, every Fen we've had, you've given a New York or New Jersey accent for the most part. That's
Good Fen.
why.
except one, yeah,
yeah, except for one. Except for Thornhoozle.
except for Thornhoozle. Yep. Red is a Fae. She is a Huldra.
I
But
just
she
wrote
appears to
she's a fox
be
lady.
yeah. When she's concealed, she appears to be Demi. But yeah, she's a fox lady. But yeah, he's
Foxy lady.
but yeah, he just kind of goes off on that. And he's just like, yeah, they're supposed to live. They're supposed to live a long time, like Desolate Age and stuff. And I don't know. It's just always been kind of strange to think about. I don't think people. I mean, personally, I just don't think regular mortal people are supposed to live that long. Like, what do you even do for 1,000 years?
Make a lot of ponchos.
The other guy who's with you, as he speaks, you'll notice is half Kassir. And he's just kind of like, I mean, when that's normal, I mean, I guess you just do longer projects, right? Like, you can start earlier than most people. I guess for Demi, you have to inherit things, but my ancestors would be able to start something and see it through to the end, There's got to be some forests out there that they seeded originally, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, my grandfather always said you plant pecan trees not for yourself but for your grandchildren. I guess for Kassir, you plant them for yourself in theory. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, for sure. You could, but also, I mean, because you're not going to plant just a fruit-bearing tree for your grandchildren. That would be trying to make an orchard or something. It would be a much larger project, something that would take a lot longer.
Well,
And you'd still have a lot of life left.
From what you're saying, though, she isn't going to have the chance to live that kind of life if we don't figure out what's wrong with her, right?
The
I
other
think
guy's
I'd
just
dig a
like,
hole.
I don't know. The doc said she seems otherwise okay. She's just like, it's just weird. And he looks at the half Kassir guy and he's just like, something is up with her. Like I think she sees the future. I don't know how else to put it.
Oh, that would be
It's like,
weird.
yeah, speaking of things people aren't supposed to do, not supposed to just know the future. I know there's those fucking weirdos in the Caliphate, and he's like, pause, no offense, that do that kind of thing, but They do all sorts of stuff they're not supposed to.
Sorry, I'm ruined because of DBZ Abridged. I can see the future.
But they do all sorts of stuff they're not supposed to, and I don't think she's doing it on purpose, right? Like, he taps the other guys. Like, it seems like it's something's happening to her. Like, before, we had some more of those wolves come by, smaller ones, more. I mean, they're not small; they're wolves, but like normal sized.
Yeah.
Some of them were nearby, and somebody was out kind of isolated, and she started just kind of acting up, and like she couldn't do anything or say anything, but it got everybody kind of freaked out a little bit, and Jerry came running back, and like right on his heels, there's fucking wolves, and he missed them, you know. There's a few different times she's done that. There was one of those guys, the ones with the markings that turn into owls.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she knew he was coming. Had a bit of a standoff with him, couldn't understand him. We just had to sort of yell back and forth and point crossbows at him until he left.
That's probably him saying that you need to go.
Yeah. We did broker a deal that we would leave.
I mean, yeah, but you know, we're going to. Now that you're back, we can get out of here.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, so Kitsune are a race in Pathfinder. They haven't been discovered in Hayethe yet. Yet being the keyword.
Yeah.
Yet.
In Korean folklore, they like to eat your liver.
They do.
Anyways.
Do I need my whole liver?
Yeah, kinda. Like, need? Strong word. There's a lot of stuff we don't need, but like... Yeah.
I want to eat your liver. Well, let me get it out of the fridge. Here's all my chicken livers.
You sure
But
you
how
won't
about-
settle for an appendix?
Like,
Yeah.
I'll go
I got
get
spare
you some.
those.
It needs to be people liver. I don't have a problem with that. It just can't be mine.
Yeah, I'm
There's
using
people
mine.
I don't like. What happens when you run out of people you don't like? I'll find more. I don't know.
I'm an unlikable person.
Yeah. It's a never-ending supply of those.
I'll just drive slow on the highway. They'll find me.
Hey, can we just get
So
to the
anything.
camp, guys?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, gosh.
So, I would say
yeah.
you guys have anything you want to say as you're making your way back to the camp?
So
Talk to
we
these two guys are just...
you've had some encounter with wolves. We haven't had any more injuries or losses.
I mean, a couple of injuries, but nothing too terrible.
All right. Nothing that is it Galligan? That was the
Yeah, Galgan's the doctor rogue.
yeah. Nothing that Galligan couldn't patch up though, right?
Right, yeah. He's been mostly taking care of that. A few other bumps and scrapes and other things. We had one pretty bad injury, but it's been taken care of now. So we're all doing pretty good, all things considered. A couple minor cases of frostbite. Just staying
that's
out in
not
the
so
bad
good.
stuff too. Yeah, thankfully it didn't get as bad as it could have. Everybody still got all their digits, just scars.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Who's he kind of up nods over to Red, and like the first guy's just like, oh, that's Red. They brought her over before. He's like, oh, that's when I was still one of those injuries. Sorry, I didn't meet you. And like half the seer guy goes and like introduces himself to Red. You guys then you recognize like, oh yeah, he was the dude who was like asleep, trying to sleep off an injury when you guys got back. He's also the dude who got nearly eaten by a wolf.
Oh, the
That
one
one
that
time.
got dragged off.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
same
okay.
guy.
Oh yeah, Wolf Eat guy. Yeah, I remember Wolf. He's my favorite. Don't know his name. Just yeah.
But yeah, so you guys get led back. When you do turn back up at camp, you do see like, yeah, everybody seems to be accounted for, including like the donkeys and everything else. You can see that they seem to have made a few more like furs, and like some of the blankets and things have been like sewn together to be used for some of the horses. You can tell that they probably have people that are like grouping up together to like share warmth. They've just like adapted a little bit since they've been here. And you can see, you do find Dave is sitting very close to the fire, and seems to be talking to Galgan. And the tent, a few paces behind him, you can see what looks like like kind of the white hair that you recognize as Ishla. It looks like she's like lying down asleep on a bedroll, mostly covered up. But yeah, you guys walk back in. A bunch of people start greeting you. Radek comes up and like kind of clasps arms with each of you. And just like, it's good to see you back. We were starting to get a little bit worried. Got some fresh scars. Maybe some fresh stories to tell when we're back home.
All kinds of things. Y'all find anything cool?
Didn't much look for it. Mostly tried to stay out of the way.
Yeah.
You'll have to look like you've seen something. You okay?
Honestly, I've seen a lot.
I've seen a lot of things.
I have seen sights untold. No,
He seems to ask like the group, like, "Are you okay?" Not like, "Oh, is there something to be worried about?" Just like, "What's going on?" You don't have to sit there and tell him the whole thing. Just
nothing. Just it's been rough.
understood. Well, if you need to rest, I think there's a storm on the horizon. We don't take it more than maybe a couple of days. I think we can beat it.
I thought your role said it was going to come sooner than that, Panda.
I don't remember. I think
You
it was
have
the
2
next
days.
day.
You have
2 days? Okay.
Yeah, you can. If you can rest once safely. If you rest twice, then you're going to be right on the edge of it.
Yeah. I'd rather not try to outrun a storm. Depends on which way it's headed, but also the weather here's weird, so it may not work like that.
Yeah, you definitely learned that.
So sleep tonight and head out tomorrow.
That sounds like a good plan. Also, let us figure out what's going on with Ishla.
That, yeah. It's hard to say. Galgan, says she's pretty much fine physically. She seems cold. Doesn't respond too well to the temperature out here, but the blankets help that. I can't help but feel like she needs a shaman or something to look at her. She looks distant at times. Speaks in strange tongues. It only happened a few nights ago. The worst of it, at least, when she's been more despondent. When she's lucid, she seems perfectly normal. Outside of that, she's like this. He just kind of motions over the tent, and she's just asleep.
You said it only started recently happening?
The worst of it. Some of the strange things have been happening for a little bit now. They're odd. Early warning signs that we appreciate, but they take a toll on her. I think she's racked by spirits. I don't know if they're malevolent or not.
No. I know a little bit of healing. Maybe I can check out.
You're welcome to. I don't think she'll do much in response. She may be awake enough to talk. It happens occasionally.
Girl, what does she speak? Sorry. Did she know?
That's a good question.
We talked to her at one point, right?
Yeah, she does
She had-
speak Lu, but she's not like
It's
perfectly
broken.
fluent.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's broken.
Yeah. Okay. I was just checking because I'm like, it's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave is
so-
the one who seems
Oh,
to be
yeah.
able to like who's got the weird language thing going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of people doing stuff, how's Dave been doing?
He seems to be doing all right.
And his little friend. Does he know about his little friend?
Yeah,
Who all knows
he's-
about it?
We
he's kind of-
made sure to speak about it.
He kind of just nods and does this like, it's there. You know?
Okay. Yeah. I
It's
forgot
hard
if
to know what to make of
everybody
it.
knew. Yeah.
You see Dave is just like sitting on the other side of the campfire. He's like minding his own business. He waved at you guys and then saw that you were talking to him and it sort of chilled. It's there. He's rather helpful. There's someone who's been through what he's been through. He's been helping with Ishla. Sometimes he seems to be able to get through to her when the others can't, myself included. I'd be lying if I said I was the most forthcoming with assistance. Call it superstitions, but I'm equipped to deal with most spirits. I know a few familiar rituals, but I fear I'd make it worse if I tried some sort of purification. It's really more in my grandfather's wheelhouse.
Not asking you to change your whole views for somebody that we're trying to help. That would be wrong. But yeah.
It's not a moral quandary, it's a risk assessment.
No, I understand. Speaking of purification stuff, do you know any way to... I'll talk to you later. This needs to be a private thing. Yeah. Kind of looking around like, yeah, I want to talk to him about that dagger.
He nods.
Yeah. I'm just letting you as the DM know. That's
Yeah,
why
you're good. I'll
being
bring it up.
secretive about it.
He'll get up if nobody else says anything and start to like get people to start preparing to break camp. Not to break camp, but just so it's like,
But like,
pull up all the like shit's gonna take a while because we're gonna move tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, tomorrow the tents are going up, so
Mhm.
yeah, or
Yeah.
coming down.
Coming down, yeah. It's like, yeah, we move all this bullshit y'all and like set roots with. Like, it's time to go. He starts
Somebody's like made
that.
Somebody's like carved a cut tree into a stool. Like, oh man,
My throne.
yeah,
I told you not to make it.
yeah,
Yeah, he'll wander off. And Galgan will actually come up. He's like, looks like he like sets a few things down. As soon as he sees Radic walk off, he kind of moves over, doesn't like run, just kind of walks briskly over. He's just like, all right, the wayward travelers have returned. He just like walks right up to probably Eli. Just like starts checking your checks your eyes, like checks your teeth. Just like, yeah, you look like shit, but probably okay. Checks like your arms, new scars, new tattoo.
Yeah, that's kind of like look confused at it. Gonna be there for a little while and then won't. I don't know.
What did you fight? Run into not Bear. Bear would have done much worse. Get a haircut?
Maybe.
You look different.
Did you get a new tattoo?
Oh, it's the tattoo that you keep asking him to get.
Oh, is it the okay?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying.
Anyway, triage done. Nothing critical. Moving on. Goes over to you, Sam. Starts like checking you out. Tugs your beard a little bit. Nope, still real.
Ah. Yeah, the mutton chops have probably the middle part's probably grown in.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, checks you out for a minute there, and he's just like, all right, looks good. Yeah, some new marks on you, too. Ooh. What happened to your chest? What did you do? You fall from great height onto someone's fist?
No. There's a guy that can punch really hard.
You want like fish-shaped malform in the ribs for
What?
cool story at bars?
Oh. Is it fish-shaped or fist?
Fist-shaped.
Okay, sorry. With the accent, it sounded like fish-shaped, and I'm like,
Fish
yes!
shape, yes.
Yes, I would
wanna-
like that, please. What kind of fish?
Well, you got
Can
a
we
scar
have
that
it
looks
move?
just like a car. Funny story. It was. No,
I don't want it gone. I want you to move it over here. So just flip my ribs around.
No, I'm using some magic to heal myself a little bit day by day. You really need to check on Lamia though.
Okay. Well, don't know how the magic part works, but if you don't want fish-shaped thing, going to have to break those ribs, reset, and heal over. So, just so you know, like pat you on the shoulder.
I'll do that later.
You're like, I'm pretty sure the magic will take care of it, but okay.
Yeah. Also, I don't feel like breaking my ribs before riding home. Because I'm ready for this very long ride home with broken ribs,
Yeah.
re-broken ribs, even.
If we're gonna, if we're gonna break your ribs, we might as well wait until we get back to the comfort of our own home,
Yeah.
Right.
where you can sit in mild discomfort and extreme pain.
Yeah, in the comfort of my home in the cottage in the middle of the woods. It's totally not
Nothing
haunted.
bad has ever happened.
ever
It's not
happened.
haunted. Yeah.
Yeah.
PC stream campaigns and other ones both become history of the world. Yes, they do. Yes, they do indeed. So yeah, he'll come over to you, Lamia, and he starts checking. And he's just like, "Oh, you look way worse. What did you do?" The gums
got
are
stabbed
receding.
in the back. Oh, that I bit a plant monster. Oh,
Wait,
I
you-
have my teeth. Alami will take the teeth out from her backpack.
Wait, you tried to eat the plant back? You didn't tell us that.
No, she did not.
Tried to eat back the plant?
Well, I tried to stab myself out of the plant first, but then I couldn't because it got stuck in a skull. So I tried to bite through it.
You hand me teeth.
Here's teeth.
No, like
I'm
why did
assuming
you hand me teeth?
Oh no, I was showing these are the teeth that were in my mouth that are no longer in my mouth.
Oh, you think teeth go back inside?
No,
Like,
it's just what it is. Lami will put them back in her backpack.
oh, keep
I
it.
thought
You
you
know
had
they
the same
rot
mouth.
eventually.
The gum parts rots. The teeth part, it takes a lot longer because that's not. I mean, calcium takes a long time to do
Oh,
that.
sorry, I forgot. You trained many years as doctor. You know better. Listen, I'm not talking about missing teeth. I'm talking about your gums receding. You're malnourished.
Oh yeah, I'm starving right now.
Yeah, why are you doing that? There's food.
No, I have to starve.
He looks. He's gonna look probably Sam right next to him. No, he knows you're the boss. He looks at you, Eli, and he goes, "You hear this?"
I give him that just like what are you gonna do look, with like, listen, I can't make her a
Okay. Look, the best
Okay.
way to explain it is she has a cursed tapeworm, and the
Cursed
only way to kill
tapeworm.
it is to not provide it any food.
I think
And it will
it's a
just-
fairly accurate
It'll just
summary.
pass eventually, I guess.
Like,
Can't be
Oh.
magic food either. I've tried that. She won't do it.
okay. Well, look, you are literally starving to death, which is normally why people want to get rid of tapeworm. You know. So I understand on one part, but if you die, see how that does little good.
No, the point is to not die, yes, but I can't eat anything until it's gone.
Oh, you have to starve to death in order to not die of tapeworm.
No,
You
I have
see?
to starve until I don't. I mean, to the point of almost dying, but not actually dying.
You
See, when he
Lamia,
says it sounds like a much
you,
worse
you
plan.
understand There's not like you don't get like a bell chime when you are 20 seconds from dying of starve, right?
I'm starved.
You hurt and you curl up and you can't move for a long time, and then there's a day where you're supposed to wake up and you don't.
Yeah, that'll suck, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
I'm doctor, and these are the problems I've faced with.
The magical tapeworm.
Patient says, "Oh no, I won't eat. I'm going to starve, and I am supposed to allow you to starve, and not inject you with anesthetic and feed you through tube while overnight or something."
Yeah.
I don't
I'd rather
have
you
tube.
didn't do that.
Luckily for you, and I don't have enough anesthesia, so. But you should eat something and drink a lot more if you're not going to eat. Hydrate, overhydrate, way more water than you were having before. It's maybe a long extended fast, sure. Stupid, especially in survival situation, but fine. Drink way more water. Water, not wine, not beer, water.
I've been drinking water.
Yeah, there's water in it.
I am going to strangle this one. You will help, yes, boss, you will help.
Oh. I'm tempted, but no.
I will recruit Radic. I'm not saying only yes, no, drink water or not. I'm saying drink more. However much water you're having, have double. Lamia.
Lamia's having problems with this because it's like, well, yeah, but if I drink water, I might feel full, and that might be part of the problem, kind of thing.
Hey, plant said
she's
don't
not
eat.
saying it, but that's what she's thinking.
The plant said don't eat is the most ridiculous sentence I may have heard today.
I wash hands of it, okay?
That will be in character too. Hey, the plant said don't eat. And I'll let him
reaction.
deal with that.
That's his reaction. It's,
the plant, she tried to bite.
he just will turn and walk away. He's just shaking his head.
Guy's a good doctor.
You really should drink more, though.
Yeah, I mean, technically you're right.
That's the best kind of right.
Being technically right? Are you sure?
Technically correct, the best kind of correct.
I don't know.
I mean, technically right is still right.
You know what? Sam, maybe you can pray to Mr. Gaia to get a solid answer of, hey, can I drink to fill myself? Or does that kind of erase?
I think the plant said don't eat, right? So didn't say
Say
nothing
no.
about drinking.
You have had to drink water on the
Oh
way
yeah,
here.
yeah,
There's
obviously,
no way
but
Or you would have been
not
dead 3
like
days
drink
ago.
myself
Like,
bloated kind of thing. As the
Still not the same as
substitute
me.
for
does
food.
that mean you can eat a snow cone?
Snow cone?
You know, where you shave ice? And ice is just water. You eat ice. I don't know.
After you say that, you look over and you see that one of the people who was packing up has formed some snow into a cone, and he's just like, "That's fucking stupid. Why would you do that?" Just knocks it over.
Oh man.
He obviously doesn't know what a snow cone is either.
All right, let's just do what we can for tonight, guys, so we can get on getting ready to go home.
You hear Dave yelp. It looks over he's you can see he's looking over into the tent that Isla's in, or not Isla, Ishla. Yeah, Isla's not here. Yeah, nobody cares.
Good,
Thank
good.
Thank goodness.
So
I'm blinking on Island.
the Yaseru, the big barbarian lady that
Oh,
nearly
yes,
killed
yes,
you
yes,
guys.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it looks like Ishla is standing in the like in the tent now. It's just looking like out at you guys. You just see like white hair kind of down, like she just like stood up really quick, and she kind of looks startled, almost like she stepped faster than she expected. And then comes barreling out of the tent and runs right into you, Sam.
Hip throw. Yeah.
All right, she's dead. So what do you guys do now?
Awful.
But yeah, she runs into you and actually hugs you.
Ribs.
Oh no.
She says, "Sorry, you were close to her.
What?
Close."
Are you talking about little? Dave, what's her name again? Or Eli? No.
He doesn't know.
She steps back away from you. You can kind of just see in her face that she's still asleep.
Oh, okay.
And she like staggers back over towards the camp, like sways really heavily, and then Dave's like, "Oh shit!" He jumps up and like steadies her.
Yeah, it would have been Sam's move too. Like, oh wait, I guess we'll find out what that's about. As I'm leading her back to her tent.
Yeah, I guess she was happy to see you.
I don't think that was her, but that's something else, Dave. How you doing? Where's your little buddy at?
Around. Been acting as a bit of a scout for us, thankfully. It's pretty
That's
nice. I figured out how to do this. The talking.
Oh, you're not doing the thing right now. You're
No.
just doing it normal.
Well, I mean,
a normal thing. It's not a weird thing. Not that's weird.
It's not weird to me. Not anymore. I figured it out. It's like a spell. It's like the spell where everyone can understand you. Oh, I was trying to think of how to say it in Ulu, but I don't have to, because you're gonna just hear it as comprehend languages, even though I hear it as comprehend languages, and Eli probably hears it as comprehend languages. Isn't it great?
That's great.
I can't do it that often, but when I saw you guys get here, I figured it'd be good to show it off.
Heck yeah, buddy.
Oh, but yeah, Ishla, I think she's having future sight or something.
We're just spontaneously manifesting all sorts of powers around this place, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
It's like there's a catalyst or something.
I mean, yours are learning. I mean, you're learning yours quickly, and that's quite impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some time to study, at least, before this, so might have a bit of an advantage. Sorry, I'm talking really fast, because I know there's a time limit.
Oh, no, yeah, I get it. I got that with speak with animals and speak with plants. You know, you only got a little bit.
Oh, I wish I could learn. I can't figure out how those work. Because I know how some of the formulas look, but those seem to be different. Like, way more advanced, but strange. I don't know. I think it's a divine versus arcane thing.
Yeah, mine's gifted to me, so I mean, I could cast it and like let you look, but I don't know if you gain anything from that.
I wouldn't. It makes no sense to me. It's just like,
Yeah.
I mean, what I do makes no sense to some people too. But
Right, I was gonna say divine magic is like a language I don't know to me. I was gonna say Greek, but I realized that is not
not a thing.
Yeah.
This is.
I made that dumb joke to myself earlier.
Sorry, I know you guys had a really hard time. Excuse me, and are probably just wanting to rest, and I'm talking your ears off.
No, it's fine.
It's really good to see you again. It is.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's definitely good to be back. That's for sure.
I'm excited.
Wherever we were.
Yeah, especially since you'll be able to communicate easier with people.
Uh-huh. I am also terrified, if I'm being honest, because of the... because we're going to your home now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're packing up and moving out.
God. Okay, yeah. It's already so big outside, and there's not even any buildings. It's just trees, and trees are fine because there's no people in them usually. Sometimes but not that many. But I hear that, you know, in cities there's like large buildings and such that have tons of people in them, and like who knows what those people are capable of, or what they want, or what they're planning to do. Like they could be crazy. They could be like me and have powers spontaneously, or they could be like, I don't know. It's a lot to think about.
Right. I mean, that is both the terrifying and inspiring part of cities. They feel both big and small at the same time.
Yeah. Sorry to bug you. I'm glad you're back. You should all probably rest.
We did
Glad you're
come
okay.
in, yeah, need a quick break so we can get everything bundled up and get out of here. A lot of us.
So, anything else that night, or are you guys ready to move on?
I would like to see if I can examine.
I know Panda has a thing too.
Yeah.
What's her name? Isla, but I forgot.
Ishla.
Ishla.
Ishla, thank you. Now
And I spelled completely wrong.
Yeah, I'd like to see if I could like examine Ishla or something, see if there's like if it's her manifesting the power or if it's something like attached to her creating power. You know what I mean? Like a curse or something like that.
Okay. Are you trained in knowledge religion?
Yep.
You are.
Badly,
Okay.
but yep.
Knowledge religion it is.
Religion.
All right, look at that.
Ooh.
6 right there.
Religion's about following deities.
It is indeed you do.
Yep. Well.
Oh, hydrate.
I'm out of beverage, unfortunately. I'll drink some spit though.
That is indeed a 6. You wanna go for a 10?
Oh no.
May as well. I mean, you have like 400,766.
Nope, they'll go real fast.
Yep,
They'll
yeah, they
evaporate
will.
before
Knowing
I'm
us,
Especially when I start using
they'll
them.
disappear.
Okay. So I will let you recheck with an Arcana. It is much harder.
Joke. Luckily, I have a much better roll in that, or much better stat, I should say. Well, the roll is TBD.
It's pretty high. Keeping it.
Yeah, it's fine.
You get nothing. So
And also ask if you have tap water.
I mean, I do, but it's way over there.
yeah. So no, you get you can definitely tell that there's some kind of there is something to do with magic here. You can't ferret out like what exactly is going on. But like just the fact that she's physically healthy and you can see some kind of disparate magic aura about her. You know something is going on. It doesn't, as far as you can tell, seem like there's any outside force acting on her unless it's just well beyond you. But yeah, unfortunately, it's just a bit foreign to you.
Well, okay. I unfortunately don't know what I'm doing here.
But as you're examining and like you're trying to see if you can figure anything out, you'll hear her speak. Camera's partially on the map. Oh, his camera is partially on the map. That's funny. Slide you over here. Or hold on, actually.
Oh, Davis. Yeah.
I'm centered in my screen to me, but I was kind of off to the side, yeah. That's because I keep
Alright,
having to try and
fixed.
move this to get somewhere.
Hand. All right. Anyway. So, shit. As you're examining and like kind of getting like the head scratch moment, you hear she speaks. It just says something bad's gonna happen in like perfect Ulu.
I mean, Yeah, great.
She sits up and like looks over at you like she actually just woke up. Oh, sorry. Cold. Cold today.
Yeah, yeah.
She kind of looks out of the tent and then like leans towards you and says, "Voices. Don't panic. Hear something? Tells me something bad.
Something bad's gonna happen.
You're home."
My home. Which one?
She looks confused.
Got it.
Just no. Listen, it's faint. It's running away. There's a man. He has Vishkanya face. His mask.
Okay.
His mask, Vishkanya. Wears. Like she like kind of tugs, like indicating your like clothing, your like Stygian trappings. Wears shadows, dark. Wears this. People, his many people, and holding coins, lots gold, and then the other hand holds fire. Sorry. It's
No,
gone.
I'm sorry. Okay. Well. I mean, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think I know what it means, as is always the case
Mm-hmm.
with these types of things.
No, hard to explain. He's at home, your home, where your family maybe
Okay.
different friends,
Right.
where there's wood, not the bench for arms and pens, quill and parchment
Mm-hmm.
on, and there's a lady, black hair. The masked man burns them.
Okay. Well, I turn to the guys. Not time to rest. We gotta go home.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep.
Oh, yes, go. She like gets up and is like unsteady, but starts like grabbing stuff.
Go ahead now.
That's it. It's on Dave now.
Oh,
Not
no,
Dave.
no, yeah,
Eli.
Yes, me. I will
Dave's by the
explain to them really quickly what she just said, and essentially, like, I'm assuming that they're basically going to go burn down the building that we rent out of where our friends are, or maybe not burn it down, but do magic bad stuff, whatever. And I just,
Magic bad
I
stuff.
basically give them the clues, and I'm like, oh yeah, whatever it's going to be bad. We should go.
You got fire insurance, though, right? Renter's insurance?
I don't think the insurance part is the part that Eli's concerned about.
Also, I'm technically an illegal alien. No, I don't have insurance. Sure.
You're in space? No. They asked me for a social on his made up numbers.
Just for years, they've been like, "Where are your papers? Are you a resident? I've been paying my taxes. I didn't ask, but
every time he's like,
sure.
my taxes.
Fuck it. We'll take it."
Sir, where's your visa? How's a visa?
But sorry, that's it's taking away from the moment. We're switching to the ominous playlist. All right, now we're on ominous. Yeah.
Ominous.
Anyway,
Do the Jedi mind trick, but I don't have any abilities in that. It's just me waving my hand and saying a thing until people repeat it quizzically, confused as to what I'm doing, and I go, "Yes, that's assent, thank you," and walk off.
Jesus.
I don't need my papers.
Yeah, you don't.
The fuck was that?
Exactly, and then you just walk.
Are you
off.
still doing a bit, guys? Get on task. Come on, we got it out.
We run.
Was I talking?
Okay,
to...
so are we traveling through the night, Eli?
I mean, we go back fast, quickly.
I mean, are we leaving with everybody else, or are we going?
I mean, if they can pick up and leave, sure. If not, let's go. I mean, we're gonna make sure they get back, but they were waiting for us to make sure that we got back to this point more than us taking them back.
Yeah, people are like bedding down and stuff, and some of them have stopped and are like, "What? What are you talking about? Everything okay?"
I don't think so. I don't think
shit.
Yeah.
It's not okay. Get up.
It's not
Like,
okay.
Either people are already laying down or just like, "What?"
All right. So you're telling me that she had some kind of, she did her premonition thing and saw that your office and our friends were on fire.
Being burned by a man with fire in one hand and gold in the other.
And sorry, did you say everything? Vishkanya man mask?
Yeah, I said the
Yeah.
entire thing.
Okay.
I repeated back what she said as close to verbatim as one can get.
Where's she at? Sorry, I'm gonna clarify.
Look over. You see her tent collapse on her as she's been trying to dismantle it from the inside.
Oh God.
Hey, when you said Vishkanya wearing a mask, do you mean that?
No. Vishkanya face
Yeah.
is mask.
Yeah, that he
Face
that
mask.
Vishkanya was the mask.
Yes.
Well, did you see underneath?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I think this guy has to do with some of those people that I killed. You know, the guys that I told you about that were snake people, but they looked like Vishkanya before.
You just like drop the tent back on her.
Yeah. Sure. It's you. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. I just know the description of what was likely my office based on the most creative explanation of the desk I've heard recently, and probably Rahala.
Okay.
I mean, I know other people with black hair, I'm sure, but you know.
All right. I'm gonna go talk to Radek.
Lamia will help Ishla.
Okay. Yeah.
She'll never learn if she doesn't do it herself. No,
Just, everyone else is done packing. We're just standing around. Come on. You
learn
can
to
do
do
it. Anyway, so you're gonna help her. That's good.
Like crying like a 10-year-old. Your dad's yelling at you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. I don't know how to do this.
You picked a very specific age, which leads me to believe
What are you talking about? I know how to hold a flashlight. No.
So you go find Radek, who's like already kind of jogging back over. Like he was kind of out near the edge of the woods, probably checking on a few things.
I'm gonna explain this situation a little bit.
That's dire.
So we need to go like as soon as possible. Like at least us.
We can't keep up with the Sylphwinds.
I know. Do you think you're able to make it back on your own?
As long as we're on our way out, we should be all right.
Because I mean, I'm torn here because I don't want y'all to suffer none because we have to go home, but it's also our friends and like our family we're talking about.
We'd never keep you from that.
I'm gonna make sure to give them an emblem thingy of my officer, whatever I shared with the big wolf guy. And be like, if you run into any of those wolves again or whatever, if you use this, they might even help guide you out. They kind of owe us one.
That's impressive. But of course, yeah, we would never keep you from protecting your hearth. Sort of Ulis would it be? We'll
I'm
make
trying
our
to think
way.
of. Yeah, I'm trying to think of Isla and Dave. Because there's no good way for us to take all three of them, or including Red.
Yeah, they have to ride with you.
Yeah, and that means one of them's riding with Dave or Eli, and Eli would have to make checks.
If you guys are agonizing over that, Red's just like, I know how to ride.
No, so I'll ride with Eli. Eli will ride with me, and
Buddy
Yeah,
system.
so Eli will ride with someone.
Yes.
Yeah,
so that way he doesn't have to do it.
Thank you.
so if we can fit everybody that way, that will be good. That way we don't have to worry about them taking care of Ishla. We don't have to worry about trying to find them again and getting Ishla to wherever she needs to go. Just to make it a little easier from instead of like every 10 sessions we have to check back in with these people.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Okay.
Well, if
Right.
we're gonna go, and especially if we're gonna be riding Sylphwinds, especially quick like, if we ride into that storm, it's gonna freeze you all out. I'll be fine. But you can't move that quickly in these winds. So, hope you're good at navigating.
Sam has
He's been doing
quite
a good
at
job
it
so far.
I have
What about at night?
utmost trust in him.
Uh,
I have more trust in him than he has in himself.
It's like you guys had like an hour of daylight when you showed up, so it's
Yeah.
it's definitely dark.
my rolls have been good so far, out of character.
Yeah,
That's
we're
the
due for a
equivalent of
certain
just
roll.
saying I'm lucky and just going like all in on that.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
Right.
All right, let's. I mean, she's showing her to go do that. Yeah, I am worried about how far we can kick these things into overgear. But yeah, is overgear a thing in this world? Probably not.
Not really, but yeah. We know what you mean outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It translates somehow.
But they've also been riding all day, so
Yeah.
they might get fatigued.
Self ones are crazy though. We will probably die from fatigue before the self ones do.
As long as we don't ride them like crazy hard or really fast. I think if we ride them at a
Yeah.
regular pace, they should be fine for the most
Yeah.
part. And if we absolutely have to stop at a certain point, we can. But I want to get as much distance today as we can make.
Also, I
We'll
want to
see.
say that if we show up to a fight, we're not going to be. We want to. Showing up to a fight in a terrible, worn out state's not going to do us no good either. Like, sure, it will help. It's better than us not showing up at all, but.
Do you know anything about your
I'm
time
gonna
with
hand
me?
out.
It's that I'm going to do everything I can to prevent a fight, and then when a fight happens, do everything I can to make it as difficult for them to actually fight, so you guys can just clean it up.
Yeah. Get out of here, bot.
Go away, bot.
Yeah.
No one likes
Get
you.
Get out of here.
Thanks. You were quick on
anyway.
that drop in. I wasn't even able to get that open. The downside of being on one screen right now is I was not able to get to that fast.
I'm the fastest
Nice.
drawn Setsegia.
I mean,
But no, I think it was
missed
the amount of redeems we're having nonstop was the issue. But yes. Yeah, okay, let's get going. I don't know what I'm debating this more for. Like,
Well, also-
we're going to go. Yeah.
It passed 30. I've never had more than 30. Anyway, Yep. Okay, so you guys, are you trying to like hurry with them, or are you gonna try to just normal ride because you're not going to make it back in a normal ride.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
You're
hurry
good,
would
Dutsa.
be the play,
Yeah.
I think.
All right. So,
Ugh, this is gonna be nasty.
so Panda's right. Silkwoods are pretty crazy when it comes to running. Y'all though, y'all are gonna have to do. There's gonna be a little bit of stuff gonna happen. So,
Oh man.
yeah,
Oh.
there's a handout for this too. So you guys are gonna get. We'll go hour by hour, just so that I'm not screwing you over by hitting you with like 8 ticks of something if you were to have stopped. Cool. So you guys get mounted up and start riding. So
And
Eli,
ask about the dagger.
you're yeah, that would have been the next thing that happened.
Yeah.
So Eli, you're the luckiest because you know you're riding Princess, so you're not having
Yeah.
to take the brunt of it. So your
Hooray.
DCs are going to be reduced,
The big princess.
I'll take
pretty
it.
significantly reduced. But the other two of y'all's, the
Mhm.
first hour of travel, first of all, y'all are moving fast.
Mhm.
So the full speed, this isn't them running, but their full travel speed is first hour of travel. I need a DC 16 Constitution check.
Okay, I have a chance.
If you have 3 or more ranks in ride.
Okay, I do have three or more ranks.
Ooh, how many do I have in
If you
ride?
have less than 3,
Ooh, I do.
is-
Okay.
okay. This is
I got
DC
4.
18 if you have less than 3.
All right,
for
but it's
for Eli, your for Eli, your check is literally half. So yours is a DC 9 Constitution check.
All right, watch me fail this check, boy.
I mean, it's a
This
it's a.
Constitution-
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a save. It's a ability
Nope.
check. So
Watch
Are
me
we
fail
adding
this
something
check.
to it?
Ah!
Are we adding something to it?
hold on. God, the freaking thingamajig blew up. No, why'd you explode?
Explode.
Did it fix
Open
it?
can
Did it fix it? Did
explode.
it fix it? Did it fix it? It
Oh,
fixed.
there we
Okay.
go.
God damn it, that fucked everything up. All right. Are we adding something to it? No.
Okay.
It is
not
it
bad.
is a Constitution check.
Cool, you
I
made it.
rolled-
Mhm.
Yeah. I rolled
These
less than
aren't. Hold on. I gotta read Fantastic Fortune again.
These are just.
I think
ability
it's
checks.
saves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so unfortunately, for Lamia, of course. Well, Lamia, hey, here's the good news. You get to start stacking up them conditions again. We know how much you liked those.
Oh.
So you're going to take 1 more point of non-lethal damage, and you are sickened.
Okay, and all right, yeah,
This is regular non-lethal.
yeah. Just let me put the sickened on.
Which makes
All
sense.
right,
You already
it is
didn't
on.
feel good, right?
Yep,
So
yep.
that's the first hour. And then I'm assuming you guys keep going. Like, you can tell
Yep.
Lamia is kind of just, like, not feeling great, but she already wasn't. And I'm assuming Lamia doesn't try to stop you guys.
No, not yet.
Okay. So the next one. Same DCs. Same check also.
Okay, I am rolling a.
Oh,
luck
that was somebody
for
else's.
mine.
Okay. I was like,
I already told you the DC, Molly.
I know that's why if I roll luck, I get an 18 to an 18.
You don't need an 18. You have more than 3 ranks in ride. Your DC's a 16.
So you need a 6.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Then. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I'm not gonna as many fucking lucks as you have. I'm not gonna try to get you to roll when you don't need to.
sickened.
So Sam, yeah, you are sickened. You're gonna take some non-lethal. 1 again. God damn it.
Now who's rolling the ones?
Apparently it's me. It's my
It'll be
turn.
us again when we do our next luck rolls too, especially because I just mentioned it.
That is 2 hours. That is 18 miles. Charles is moving along. Let me double check here. They get to actually get that full amount of movement because they have the woodland stride. Let me just double check my map.
Yeah, me too.
Mhm. Yeah, they're basically like druid / ranger horses that are also fey.
The sicken makes it so it's a -4.
Yeah, it's real bad. Okay, sorry everybody, give me 2 seconds here. I gotta double check. Where the hell were you guys? Did I delete your token? What the hell happened? Oh, I just didn't move it. Yeah, y'all are... Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot to move your token, so that means you guys are all the way back to the Cradle of the Moon. Is that okay? Are you guys good with that?
If we get to erase all conditions, then yes.
No. So,
I tried, guys. I tried.
No.
okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need the survival check from you, Sam.
Oh,
Yeah, that's very important.
This is going to be pretty important because it's going to determine your route, which is how far you're going to actually have to move.
Would this be before I was sickened, or?
This would have been before you were sickened, so that's 2
Okay.
higher. Did you add
Yeah,
the
2
4
higher.
for forest?
I did not add it, so I never
So,
added.
29.
So that's 29.
So
Do you want to do a
29.
luck to get us to 30?
It is nighttime, which is going to make it a lot harder, and you're moving at a higher fuck you. So it's a 30 fucking 3.
To do it, but yeah, good.
All right, so
Maybe.
that means at 18, having moved 18 miles from the settlers' camp in 2 hours, you guys actually reach the village of Hallett.
Wow.
Because that high-ass check means that you got to bypass the original broken camp as your first landmark. So since you didn't have to go that way, you get to go you just went straight to Hallett. So yeah, granted, it's the middle of the fucking night. You guys come bounding in like marauders.
It's just like if somebody is just driving past your house with a super loud car in the middle of the night. Like, what was that? And just go
Right.
on.
Wasn't the deal with the tools that I gave them like just find some stuff and on the way back give us some stuff, right?
Yes, you
So
did
that
have
worked?
you did have a bit of a deal with them. I don't know.
We
if
don't
you're
have
actually
enough
gonna
time
stop
to
there.
do that. No, but
So you just
just
pass
as
it.
yeah,
Throw
just reminding myself for
my,
later.
bolts of cloth just off the side of the silhouette as they're running because I'm just riding the back. Bop. It's like 50 gold worth of cloth.
Somebody's door just caves in from the force of the. It's a hell of a newspaper.
Okay, so we're
Jesus.
continuing?
You are continuing. It sounds like.
Go fast.
Okay, so
I mean,
that is another round of checks. Constitution checks, please. So you just blow past Hallett.
Let's go.
Oh,
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
you might make it to 16.
Woo!
25%
Roll another
chance.
4.
I thought for a second there that was gonna.
You know, the dice love me and hate
On
Patrick, so
that
I'm gonna
one.
roll it. No.
Nope. Oh
Ah!
well.
That's what you get. All right. Anyway, so,
It's because I was already sick. Yeah.
You get for talking
so
about
that's your
good
second failed.
stuff,
You're
buddy.
fatigued now.
Okay, no.
Oh shit, Lamia! I forgot you were already fatigued.
Yeah.
You only failed 1 though, right?
Yeah, I've only failed 1. That's why I got sickened first.
I
Okay.
played good.
Okay. Yeah. So that's fine. We're on track. Okay. So Panda. So that's your second fail. So that hits fatigued. So you're still just gonna take the 1d6.
Oh, am I sick
Um,
and fatigued, or am
Yep.
You are sickened and
Okay, okay.
fatigued.
and fatigued? Okay.
Yeah.
Same status effects, buddy.
I'll tell you. Once you have, so now that you have both of the conditions, both you two have both sickened and fatigued. Now, if you fail, you're gonna take your hit dice in d6 non-lethal, which is 8. So you're gonna take 8d6 non-lethal every time you fail from here on. Now that you have both of those conditions.
Oh, okay.
Eli only had to make a 6, right? Or 8 or
9.
whatever.
He only needs a
9,
9.
Oh,
Yeah.
9. So
Okay.
yes, 9. Because it was half of 18. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I made it.
So that is 3 hours of travel. Okay, one more hour. So the next hour is your last hour before the DC starts to go up 1 per check. But luckily
makes
for
sense.
you, you've only got 2 more checks to do, assuming
Oh.
nobody passes out and falls off the horse.
What are these checks from? Like, just in general.
I don't know. What
Like,
you
is
mean
this
by
a ride check, or is it like a?
You're making Constitution checks. You're confusing me.
Like, is it like from exhaustion, or like what is it?
Oh,
I'm
looking
looking at
like
endurance.
fatigue and that kind of thing.
Yeah, on swim, con from exhaustion. So that's why I was.
I would say that counts. Actually, I would say that counts.
To avoid
To resist non-lethal damage from exhaustion, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'd say that counts. I'd say endurance counts.
force march, hold your breath, non-lethal damage from starvation and thirst. Okay.
So let's see, what is that? +4.
Continue running.
Okay, so you can
So-
take your 5 non-lethal away.
Okay.
You don't have to keep reading the feat. I already said it works.
Okay, I was reading just to make sure I was. Yeah.
And then Lami, you don't have to worry about it. Okay.
Yeah.
The best parts about that is that
So you're not fatigued yet, Sam.
Okay.
Because that means you made that one. All right. My bad.
I just want to make. Sorry, that's one I forgot about. And
No, you're good because that could
It's
have.
really just been like cold, you know.
No,
You know, I was
because
like,
that
hold
could have
on.
fucked you up. That could have fucked you up. So it's good to call that out.
This is good to have too.
Yeah, like because it means you're more likely to fail the next save and then take 8d6 fucking non-lethal, which could be enough. You know, after a few of those. But cool. And yeah, and if you fall off of the Sylph Wind, I don't think I have to tell you what happens. It's gonna be bad. So anyway, so you guys are moving. That's your 3rd hour. So 4th hour here. Another set of checks. This is the last one at this DC.
Let's friggin' go.
Okay. So
Endurance counts, so that is a 17.
okay.
You have endurance, right?
Well, I have the Naluxifix mark. You said
Which-
it kind of counts as endurance.
Let me check. Which crest is it on?
It is the 2nd mark.
Thank you. Yeah, okay, it does give that part of it, the checks against fatigue and exhaustion. So it counts.
Okay.
So this would be +4 because of my endurance, right? So it'd be 15.
Wait. Actually, hold on. Correct, Panda.
Okay.
This is...
So just need to roll a die.
That day, this... Okay, yeah, it's... I'm trying to remember the timeline here. I think I forgot it. How many days has it been since you ate? Just 2?
Yeah, just 2, because that's all I
Just
have
2.
marked on my spear.
Okay. Then yes, you get a +4. And then, yes, Sam, that's 15.
Yeah, so I'll have to roll luck, and that's.
Auto
And,
succeed.
and now it gives me it.
Waste a 4. Good. Waste that 4.
Yep.
Waste that 4, dude.
Yep.
All right, so so you guys succeed that one, and then should be the last one, assuming nothing
Wait,
terrible
Eli
happens.
didn't do
Yeah,
his.
Eli has it
Oh,
done.
did I not do that? I thought I was in the last one.
Oh, you tried to sneak by. No, get in there with that.
Nah,
DC
the other player
9.
characters aren't letting him.
No, you shouldn't. I just really didn't realize I hadn't rolled it for this one.
Fuck. Okay. Well,
Okay.
Oh, got it.
Roll the heights.
All right, and this will be the last one.
He's just holding on to Red, just like, this is easy.
Exactly.
This
What
is
is-
way
what is
better
their
than what I had to
problem?
do it. That sucks. Why do people even ride horses?
There we go. Look at
More than
that.
enough.
Oh, nope.
So
Well,
that's
no.
13.
13. I can hit
Yep,
it.
it's DC 17 now.
Oh, okay.
This is the one that went up by 1.
Frel. Okay. I cannot-
Unnatural.
It's an unnatural one. I mean,
Hey.
I'm rolling because I have to get
Thing.
I have to get a 14. Yeah.
Uh,
Or I
We
have to
did
get a
it!
DC 7. It's a DC 17. Yeah.
So I
we
have to
did
get
the
a 4.
game title again, or not game title.
That's a 2.
The,
Okay.
All right, and then Lamia, this is for you. You ready?
Yep.
You prepared?
Yep.
All right, 23 non-lethal.
All right. Let me
All right,
do the
rolled
calculator.
Kinda bad.
23 plus 9.
I rolled kind of bad.
Am I fatigued now?
You are indeed fatigued, and you're going to take one of these. 4 more non-lethal.
Okay.
Oop. That's not what I meant to do. Crap. That's correct, but what was my
23 plus
HP?
9 is
32.
32,
But
yeah.
I put that in my current HP by accident versus the non-lethal. What was my HP? I know it was 40 something.
I don't know.
I think it was 43.
It says 43 on this other page, so I assume that's it.
Okay, cool.
But yes, we did the thing. Woo! Alright, I'm late because I was doing that. Alright, cool. So, that was the final, hopefully the final set. Let me just...
Did we manage to make it to Psycon?
Probably. You did. Okay. Why is it so big? Is it always that size?
No, I spent bits to make it big.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Check buy a
yeah.
moat for like 20 bits.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he did.
We don't have that many unnatural ones happen, so
That's true.
That's true.
They're pretty uncommon.
except for that one section where he had like 3, but
Right.
That's true. That was an outlier.
Yeah.
Okay, but yes. At the end of that last hour, you guys feeling pretty shitty, drenched in sweat. You do see Red looks a little bit haggard. And I mean, Eli, you're a little tired. You know, you're gonna be kind of sore, but like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But yes, the end of that period, or near the end of that period, you finally see Psychon up ahead. As you start like move into the outskirts of it, and about that point is when the sylphids just start to naturally slow down, and then just before you kind of hit where the like farm fields and all that stuff is, they just stop. Just they're not going to go into a city.
Fair enough. Eli, you better be ready to be a fancy talker.
I'm always ready.
And Lami will get off her
Collar.
sylphid and just start walking, stumbling.
It's just backward, like
Fucking cowboy walk.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I don't want to stand up straight.
his hair's frozen and pushed back. Like, I'm gonna. My body wants to puke, but there's nothing. Oh, all right.
Yeah. You guys hop off, start making your way into the city. It is the dead of night. Oh, this is weird. I get to like move off of these maps now. Hold on.
Whoa.
Here. Wait. Well, I gotta wait because I don't have the. Wait, where's the thing? Okay. Move that over there. Move back over here. There we go. I'll just move you guys back to start for now. You guys like the start screen.
Yeah, that's what
So-
great.
I've added to it.
Of course you have.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Or you know what? No. Get on the start screen. Y'all act it up. Go to Psychon.
I gave Sonic or Sanic
Sonic.
a tank top and underwear.
Jesus.
Stupid.
Okay, so you guys came from the north, so you're gonna enter from y'all.
Oh
Okay,
god, we're
so-
so far away still.
Well,
It's
you're
so
going towards the
far.
correct gate, which is nice. Because there. The A, that's where you want to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which,
all those
chat, yeah, you
logistics.
can't see this. I just have them on the city map, which I guess I can, fuck it, you know, fine, hold on, before anybody complains. How come the PCs get to see a map? There you go. Alright,
I mean, they say-
I got it in before you said it. So.
Okay, there we go.
Shut up, Panda. I'm trying to find a good spot for it. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so yeah, you guys make it to the outskirts. Sylphans stop, and you begin to make your way towards it. You know, hobbled, however, tired. You know, it's the dead of night. This is a walled city, so yeah, you're gonna have to talk your way in. Maybe you decide how you want to do this, how you want to approach as you get past sort of the outskirts area over here in the heath, up towards the obviously closed gate, where all the guards and stuff are standing. There's not a ton of them. There's really just a few that you can see. You know, the rest are like inside the walls. There's like a few out there to just sound the alarm if something crazy happens or to communicate with the others. But yeah, you guys tell me how, or I guess Eli, since he's leading your face antics, how you want to approach this, how you want to address the guard, and see if you can get into the city, even though it's fucking middle of the night.
Eli, I'm fully okay with stabbing myself to feign an injury, saying I need to go in for a doctor.
Oh shit, I think Dave froze.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Oh no, he
he's
froze.
He's thinking real hard.
Oh, he's back.
There
on
he
his
is,
phone.
coming back.
Two of them now.
Nope, not on his
Twice
phone.
the Dave.
We can hear you. There's just two of you now.
I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, there
All
it
right,
is.
there we go.
Oh, there goes the
Zoom
picture.
just quit on me for some reason. That was weird because you were talking and then all of a sudden you weren't. I did
froze.
hear on the stream because I had the stream up that Panda said he was going to stab himself. Sam said he was going to stab himself.
If I need to.
But no. So yeah, you can see that the gate's obviously closed. You see there's a few of them out there who would normally, like, you know, sound an alarm or get the attention of the others to open the gate, whatever. You know, the rest of the guard that would defend the gate or whatever else are inside.
Okay.
But I'm going to leave it to you because I think the group is trying to leave it to you. To how do you approach this and try to get into the city in the dead of night, which you know is not a thing most people can do.
That's a good question. Sam, your offer's tempting. But hold on one second.
You don't need to get stabbed. Look at me. I'm starving.
I mean, that's part of the riffraff they want to keep out of the city, or the starving people that, yeah, like, they're like, no, you
Like,
weird bandit, go back to where you came from.
Well, because also there's like technically buildings and places and stuff out here, so there's like you're not getting in the city. You go to one of the other places.
Yeah. Look, I'm a security guard. I gotta tell
That bar
starving
is
people to
open.
leave a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that bar is open. Go root through their trash, except that it's illegal, so don't do that. But ask them if you can. If you get
Yeah.
permission, then it's fine.
Yeah. Straight up what I tell people sometimes. I'm like, hey, look, you gotta ask permission, and they said no. So
I can't believe they only ate half of this cat. Jackpot.
I think that's a
So,
possum.
I think I'll go up. So because we talked to
God damn it.
the white thrush people and all that when we went through that organization, that's my attempt to get in. So I'm going to bring up that we were on a special assignment for that, and we need to get orders, or not orders, relay information in immediately. You know, because that's of national security.
That sounds like a bluff check to me.
Oh yeah, it does. It most certainly is.
Yeah.
Oh, it was almost a 15.
That sounds like the worst bluff check Eli has made. A 14. All right, let's see. They have values. Was a sync value. Value got. There you are. Okay. These are just the regular guards. So they have this.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I had the feeling.
Wow.
It's about one.
They don't believe you.
Yeah. Okay.
So the guard you're talking to is just like, you're not getting into the city. Step away before we have to force you away. Don't make this difficult.
You're very lucky that I'm a nice man and that I'm not going to make you do that, because it would not go well for you, friend. Anyways,
Oh, threats.
sure. You can go with that.
Fire. You see a bunch of crossbows aim over the side.
You are the worst.
Hmm.
You guys run? What do you do?
I'm tempted to just make a very giant illusion and then take off in the other direction, but that's also not going to help my case of getting back in the city.
I mean, yeah. I don't know why you decided to threaten them, but
Because I wanted them to come out, not just shoot over the wall. But
shit, they're not dumb.
yes,
I know you ran into dumb people before, but these are just regular people.
Well, I suppose I could do that, or I could just make it very, very dark.
Or you can
But-
apologize.
Yeah, but apologizing only gets me so far.
You're okay.
Hold on. Let me.
No,
I don't have diplomacy.
No,
but-
I got it. I'm apologizing. Just chill. Just chill. You're like, oh, okay. Well, I mean,
I'm just gonna state the facts. Look, we just rode from Hallett in an hour.
we rode north of Hallett.
Yeah. We're not
Anyways.
okay. Yeah.
No, sure, but
Um,
sorry. Look, you don't need to point crossbows at us. It's not necessary. Very tired, very frustrated. Really need to get in the city. This is incredibly important business. I can see you don't believe me. That's fine and good, but that's honestly very true. It's incredibly important. We need to get in the city. If you're not going to let us in, it's fine. We'll walk away. But
Okay, give me a diplomacy. This is tougher than it would have been initially. Their disposition's different.
fair enough.
Ah, there
I should not
it
be allowed to
is!
roll.
There
that.
it is!
Well, it's a skill check, so do you want to luck it?
I mean, I still will, yeah, but that's also a one. There you go. There's a
That
13.
is also a 1. Okay. So, because your diplomacy's fucking ridiculous, it doesn't fail by enough that they decide to shoot you. It actually
good.
doesn't fail by that much at all, really. But like you can see, he still has the hand up. He says fire, but he still has his hand up. So when they aim at you, you start talking, and he's like, "That's what I thought. Look, I don't know what your business is, but it's the middle of the night. You should have got here faster."
Oh, Eli, maybe you can ask someone to like patrol around the.
how high are the city walls? Just out of curiosity.
High, I don't know, like 20? probably,
Okay.
probably about 25 feet.
Okay.
It's a port town.
The
It's fine.
building. Your building. Maybe you can have someone like just
I don't think they're going to go for that. But, I mean, you could check, Alden's Logistics and Retrievals, since that is my business. And if you'd like to do me a super solid, which you wouldn't because you're very upset with me, you could make sure that a very strange person with a handful of gold and a handful of fire doesn't set my building alight and hit my friends.
Now he just looks confused.
I told you it was really important business, and it's definitely like
It's a
you
lot
know,
harder to
crazy
explain.
high level stuff that, yes, unfortunately is above my own pay grade, and I'm the owner.
He's like looking at the other guard who's like across the like road. It's just like that's a really weird lie to tell to get into the city. Look, I'm not letting you in this gate.
Well, I didn't ask you
and-
to this time.
I mean, my duty is to stay right here and keep suspicious individuals out, and that includes your suspicious business. So, if you would kindly, the other guy goes, "Get out of our lives." I was gonna be nicer, but yeah, just pick an inn or something. Wait till morning. There's other guards in this. No one's gonna set fire to anything. It's Setsegia.
No offense, but that's very not true.
It is raining right now, by the way.
Yeah, it's like, I understand that you think because it's raining all the time, stuff cannot be lit afire, but that is very not true. And secondly, I'm more worried about the inside of the building, not the outside of the building catching fire. And thirdly, is have a good night. And I'm just going to turn promptly and walk away.
Yep.
Like, you have to hear this like sigh of relief when you walk away. You guys turntails start leaving. As you pass like a small set of the buildings, you hear someone from between the two buildings go, "I can get you in."
Oh, I wonder if we know that person.
You don't recognize the person you see.
Side of the city are we on, by the way?
You are on the northwest side.
Okay, so we're
It'll be about here.
Right there-ish? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking we'd just legitimately go to the water, skiff in, and try and like scoot underneath some guards to the port.
I mean, I can get myself in.
Our boats. We can't stop it. It's drifting into port.
No, I was going to use illusions to make it not look like a boat.
Our driftwood has gone rogue. And I am a duck.
Yes.
Quack!
Exactly.
Majestic
shadow
space duck.
Thank you.
But yes, as you're like kind of stepping inside, you see a. Actually, you know what? You do kind of recognize this guy. This is one of the dudes who was sitting with Yanish when you met him in the coin collar.
When he was playing that one thing.
Yeah, Hunter's Gambit.
Hunter's Gambit.
He was one of the friends with him. He's like, didn't expect to see you all out here at this time of night. Thought y'all were upstanding citizens.
Well, I don't know whatever would have given you that completely false idea. How much?
Just spread rumors.
Oh, right to business. I see.
It's a bit urgent, I'm afraid. Too urgent for pleasantries.
You got coin then?
Yeah.
That is what happens when one asks how much you want.
Snippy. That'll get you far.
Again,
400 ahead.
Well, bye.
Yeah. I can get in. I start putting on the gloves of the ice. Literally just.
And I also can climb over the wall. That's not.
You're gonna get shot.
I have pass without a trace prepared. Thank you.
Well, okay,
that just
then.
means you can't be tracked. It's
Yeah.
not 5e.
Yeah.
You don't
I
get
know.
a stealth
I know.
bonus.
That means they won't be able to know I got it.
They won't see the trail of blood you leave with your 8 crossbow bolt wounds.
Yeah, can I leave footprints or a scent trail? Yeah, okay. Sorry. I forgot that it's different in this one.
He's like, I mean, yeah, if you want to get yourself shot, you and your friends.
I've been shot before.
All right, if you're into that. You know, normally people negotiate these kind of things.
Oh, yes, I'm aware. But, time is money right now, I'm afraid. And your price is absurd, frankly. So,
Yeah, dude, I know you, but they all start absurd. You gotta make me convince you to come actually make a deal?
No,
I'll
just
give you
me a
50
reasonable
gold for all
price
of us.
up ahead. And if you
No!
don't give me a reasonable price, we'll just go somewhere else, is what I'm getting at.
Alright, whatever, man. Good luck.
You don't want to negotiate with me. We're just going to keep coming my direction. I don't do very well at. As much as I have tact and charm for a lot of things, negotiating has never been my forte.
I couldn't tell. Look, I'll get you in for 200 ahead, but it's dangerous, so the price isn't moving from there. Hint, it can move. It can always move.
Going to tell you 100, and then when you were going to say another price, I was going to say 75, and then when you're going to say another price, I was going to say 50. Regardless of what you say, I'm going to keep going down until you acquiesce to whatever my demand is.
All right, cool. Why don't you just tell me how much you can afford?
I mean, I would like to pay you absolutely nothing, of course, but I will gladly give you 100 gold a person.
Ew. Okay. 100 head. Let's see how many heads this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where the hell did the other one go? Red's gone.
Oh,
Five.
no, you misunderstand. Only 3 of us are going in. I turned to Dave, and he's like, unfortunately, we're going to buy you guys an inn for the night and keep you somewhere a little safer than in direct peril.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yes. All right, 3, and then you leave the. I hope you find a good spot for them. They don't look made for this life.
No, but they're not made for direct combat either, which unfortunately is what we're walking into.
All right. Well, I was kind of thinking bulk discount, but 3, 150.
Still, 100 person. Right. You're asking 150 person, I said 100 person.
Can I do a sense motive to see if he's starting to get upset?
Sure.
Okay. Never mind. Cool, it's a tie.
He's about to stab Eli.
Oh man.
Oh,
He's
so
about
everybody
to
I've
stab
ever
him.
talked to, that's fine.
He's about to stab him with your 3.
Eli, he's getting a little
That's okay. Everyone I've ever talked to is about to stab me. It's fine.
She didn't say that yet.
Yeah, no,
She
she
No,
just
just
she
said,
sounds
Eli,
worried.
it's
That's
a
why I
little-
just went like, it's fine.
What do you think? I'm just some violent thug? I'm a
Oh
business.
no, she just worries about nothing. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, 100 ahead for the 3 of us.
All right, 125. Because you're an
100
asshole, 125.
Ahead for the 3 of us.
See, you're,
Sir,
but you're
please.
still being an asshole.
Right, you
so
still don't
125
understand. I'm
ahead.
still just gonna say 100 ahead, please.
I thought
And
you didn't
said
have
please.
time. This is crazy.
I don't, but I also don't have 125 ahead. It's not a matter of. At
Then
this
throw
point,
something else in. What you got that's interesting?
I mean, look, I don't have anything interesting except things that will unfortunately curse you. So I don't think you want any of my items. I'm being very polite, actually, not giving them to you.
I wish we
Here's
still
a
had that
tiny
mirror.
cage for a chicken.
Yeah, I was just telling
A
you.
tiny cage for a chicken.
Yes.
Shit, dude, I actually need one of those.
Perfect.
All right, 100 apiece and just used.
Technically, there was a chicken in it at one
Yeah,
Clean
time.
it,
yes.
Yes.
clean it off, and I'll take it.
Okay.
I don't want whatever weird cursed chicken guts you got in there.
Prestidigitation. The chicken guts out of there. The
Just
actual
feathers
just
and blood
feathers.
and
Yeah,
poop.
it's just feathers and junk.
All right, there we
and,
go.
300. Fucking yeah, he's gonna love that. 300 total.
I hand him 300. But as I go to hand him the 300, I stop. I hand him 200. I go, you get the other 100 when we're inside.
Wasn't the deal.
No, but I'm amending it currently because I'm not handing you 300 gold to have you walk off without us.
There's 3 of you and 1 of me.
True, but it only takes one of us. That's not the point. This is a business deal. We need a little bit of trust here. You can have the 100 off my dead body when we don't get in.
All right, buddy. I'll take you. He turns, walks through the alley.
Wait. How are we gonna? We need to put them in an inn first.
Not my problem. Keep up or don't.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go, guys. If I guess you guys be safe. I want to make sure that they can have a place first.
I already
I'm
used the
di-
mirror to know, so
Yes, we did already use the mirror.
And I'm
hit him with it.
absolutely
Hit
the
him with the
worst
mirror.
off out of the 3 of us.
Well, in that case, I hand you some money. Take care. I guess we only owe him 100 now. Or 200 now.
Yeah, I guess he's getting the full payment until he's like, "Wait a minute." No, once we're inside,
hey, if you guys want to double cross him, that's up to you.
No, I'm just giving
I'm gonna
her
beat the shit
50
out of him
gold.
later.
I'm going to give him 50 gold.
I know where he
When we
plays
get there
dice
because
at.
we only have 2 people. And then
And
I'm
I've
gonna give him
stabbed
50
people
more
for
gold when we
less
get to the
in this
house.
game.
I'm aware. Look, hey, you guys are pieces. You do what you want. Y'all are the assholes here. All right, don't at me.
No,
100
it's
gold
totally
is
fair.
a
I literally
third.
don't have.
He's
enough
breaking
gold
the
to
law
buy
for
him.
you.
Yeah.
He's breaking
Can
the law.
have-
He came out of nowhere to break the law for you.
Yeah, once he gets us in the city, he can have the 100 gold. I just have to literally get it from the office. That is the problem. Like, I just
got
physically
100
don't
gold.
have it on me.
Yeah,
So
I got
that's
100
why I
gold.
didn't give him the 100 gold. It's not that I'm being a dick.
He doesn't
I just
know
can't
that.
literally give it to him.
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to explain that to him when he would get inside.
I'll give him the 100 gold.
All right, we're doing the evil thing of splitting the party, but
Yeah.
that's the way
That's
it
not
is.
evil. That's stupid. There's a difference. Here's 50 gold.
Yeah,
Okay, you're
splitting
giving me
the
50?
party to
Yes.
murder everyone you
Okay.
find at the inn is evil.
Mhm.
So you're doing the evil. No. So yeah,
Okay.
50. You
Yep.
break off with the other two, and you're native Ulis, but you are not a native of Saikan.
Nope.
You have no knowledges.
Nope.
So how are you going to find a good inn? You just look around. You're going to ask around. What's the plan?
Technically, I'm better at looking, but it is the dead of the night. So if there are people still up and about, then yeah, I'm gonna try and ask.
Oh yeah, there's people.
You should
Okay.
go ask the guards. That would be kind of funny, actually.
Hey.
I'm being serious. Like,
Yeah.
you really should go up to the wall and be like, "Hi, excuse me. It was me from earlier. Can you tell me where to stay?"
Right.
And they'll be like,
I don't want to ask the guy who's peeing in the open in the street holding a ship.
exactly.
I think
I mean,
she's
that's
high
true.
on meth.
I wouldn't want to ask that person. No.
And also, I think Lami is the only one that didn't talk to them.
Yeah, that's
So-
true. You should draw her a map to your totally not haunted. Nothing ever bad has happened in
Yeah,
there.
see, I thought about that, but that's like way further.
Yeah.
It is.
Through the woods where
I'm
like
just
there's
making
bad
So-
shit.
All right,
Uh,
let's wrap this up.
So you guys go through the alley with the guy.
Yep.
He leads you through that alley, takes a couple of quick turns, knocks on this door to like I don't know, this small stone building, which is not a lot of stone ones out here. Knocks on the door a couple of times. You can hear this like latch slide, and you can see like this wooden panel like lower. He slips his hand like kind of into his vest, and you see him hold his hand up into like the slot visor thing. And you hear the person inside do like this very odd whistle, and he pulls his hand away. The thing unlatches. Door pushes open slightly, and he leans in, and you hear him whisper, "Just got 3 of them today." He goes, "All right, hold on." Closes the door. He looks over at you guys and says, "He'll let you in just a few minutes. I'll see you on the other side."
Okay, I stop him. I go, "Hey, so just so they don't get weirded out, we did drop to 2. Your payment's on the other side. I'm going to give you double what I paid you up front, but you have to meet me at my building. That's where all my gold is."
Now you're negotiating. And he walks off. Just take you up on that.
It's not negotiating. That's proper. Never mind. We already made a deal. It's just like,
Awful. You. Okay. So Lamia, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go ask people, or are you gonna go ask the guards?
Yeah, why don't we ask the guards first? That's smart.
I mean, I don't know. Smart.
You get within like 50 yards and they start shooting at you.
You start kind of like hobbling. You can't run or charge because you're fatigued, so you just have to like walk briskly with these like other two behind you, just like doing like the lost puppy walk. They're just like, big fucking city, and they're like not even in the city. They're just, oh my god, the buildings. They're like, guys,
Yeah.
this is the boonies. There's nothing out here. But yeah, you get back to like right as you step onto the bridge, like, you can see the guard you were talked to is like kind of watching, and then as soon as you step onto the bridge, you see the shoulder slump, and you start walking over, and he's like, "How can I help you?" You're like halfway over there.
Need recommendations for an inn? Do you know like the best direction to go?
Depends. It's gonna sound like a weird question. Do you have a lot of money, or can you fight?
Technically, I can fight. But how much is a lot of money? I have some amount of gold.
Oh, you got
50
gold.
Yeah, 50
Then-
gold's a lot.
Yeah, you'll do all right. It's a little bit of a walk. Head straight down the road. Look on the right side. You'll find one that's got a star and a quill crossing
Star
over the
and
sign.
quill.
Can you read?
Yeah, I can read Ulu.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're in Saikan. He says, yeah, it's the. God damn it.
The goddamn it.
It's the night song in.
Night song. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Cool.
Knight's song.
Night song
like
in.
ownership.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, it used to be
All
called
right,
the
you
other
two.
thing, but then Baldur's Gate 3 ruined it, so we called it something else because people keep thinking it's one or the other. Hey, have a nice night.
You too. All right. Follow the directions.
Good idea, asking the guard. Man, you were definitely about to talk to a method if you just wandered off. I was like, excuse me, good sir, where can I find it in? I'll let you sleep in here. That's
how much money you got? Just scratching a hole in his arm.
Yeah, I'll put the lid over it once you get in so nobody bugs you.
You know, I would.
I'm okay. I'll pay you to do it. I gotta go.
Dude, there's like some homeless people that'd be like, "Hey, I'll give you $20 if I can sleep over here and you make sure nobody fucks with me during the night." And they'd be
Right.
like, "Deal."
Right?
Yeah. It's like,
Buy yourself a bodyguard.
So you're gonna head to the inn with the other two. So we will deal with that later. Next session.
Mm-hmm.
Others of y'all. After a couple of minutes, door opens. You see a seer man, like an actual Phyrexian, peers out. He like looks the wrong way first. Like he looks around the other side of the door, like he's expecting there to be somebody over there. What? No. That's.
I point to the ground where Aldwin is.
I was gonna point to Sherlock, but yeah.
Slams the door. Then it kind of opens and goes, you paid.
The gold's good.
Okay. Come in. Steps to the side. You go in, it is a fucking dump. It smells like body odor in this place, and then you realize that like it's like the air is damp. Like it's that kind of gross humidity where it's like, oh god, like a lot of people have been moving in here a lot. But then you realize, oh no, now I see what it is. Dude is growing pesh just in the corner in like these bundled leaves that are all like ivy tangled up. But for those of you who don't know, pesh is a drug. Just like in the corner, you can see that there is a little like sunroof slat thing that is currently closed, but obviously there's like a pulley so he can like stand up there and open it to give it some sun. There's a few buckets of water, and then one bucket that smells like beer. So you don't know if he's drinking out of these or watering the plants with them or both. And then like the opposite corner, there's like a latrine that is behind pretty much just like curtains where one of them is open. And then there's a very small door that you'd have to step over the latrine onto like a small ledge, open the tiny door, then duck out of it to get out of it. It's like the most inconvenient shit ever.
Yeah, that sounds like some acrobatics right there.
But you can tell like this tiny room, it's got like a little loft, like there's a ladder that goes up to like a small loft area where you can see that there's like a disheveled cot up there and like a little stand. But there's just like all sorts of little things in here to show you that like, yeah, somebody spends a lot of time in here. And he's like, come in, hurry up, don't touch anything, don't smell anything, don't eat anything. You want to buy something?
Alright.
Close the
Been a
door
lot
behind
of
you.
getting through here.
You hear like 12 latches. He comes by and looks at each of you. Okay. Why you spend gold, huh? Why you gotta get in at night? Don't want to know? Bad questions? Never mind. Don't ask questions.
Yeah,
This way.
there you go.
And like leads you kind of around the little loft area. You can see there's like a door right in front of you. But he turns right at that door to go behind the like ladder to the loft thing that's like curtained off. Pulls up a little trap door, starts heading down into it, and like you hear like screeches and like claws and skittering down in like the darkness. He's just like, "Ah, ah, ah." Okay, quiet. They won't bite. That he like he looks like he steps off of the stairs into whatever that dark space is, and just like stands there like waiting for you to see like the eyes kind of glowing. You go straight.
Alright. I go straight.
since you have dark vision, as you get down there, you can see like around him and behind him, you see what appear to be these really rotund, kind of feral-looking cats. There's like a dozen of them, just all like sitting there, just leering at you as you go by. Which Sam, you know, it's like dark over there. You can just see like the animal eyes glowing. It's like, what? What you got over there? Which obviously don't ask him. But he just kind of stand in the middle of them. He's like, keep going straight. There's another stairs. Go upstairs. Leave out door. Door will lock behind you, so. Good.
Keep going.
You don't want to buy anything? You want the cat?
I mean, I am kind of hungry. No.
Did you actually say that? No, okay.
No.
Not today. But I know where to come if I need one.
Yeah.
You have cats?
Or do you like drugs?
I'm very glad Lamia did not come with you guys.
What? You don't like drugs?
No, thank you.
Get out. Go. Hurry.
I want to buy them. Is my
Not at the moment.
Weird people. It's good drugs.
You need more nitrile. Did I see the Pesh growing?
Yeah.
You need to add some eggshells into that. It'll increase some calcium.
Stop giving gardening advice. Let's go.
I know my plants.
He's like kind of looking at you, just eggshell. As you're like walking up, you just hear this echo of eggshell behind you. And then like after a while, you start to hear like the movement of the cats again getting really loud. Then that fades, and then for a while, Sam, you're walking in darkness.
Yeah,
like
I got Eli's.
Like grab Eli. Like this is kind of familiar. I've had to do this before, but Eli, after a couple of minutes of walking, you finally get to where you see some stairs. You warn Sam. You guys go up the stairs. There's no like whole like slot for light, nothing in the door. It's just like a solid chunk of wood with a little latch lever knob. You pull that out, and you can hear like something releases the door. Not like a latch, just like there's like a shift, like something like moved up out of it, and then you can finally push it open. You come out just onto the street in Saigon. You just step out onto bricks.
Figure out where I am in the city. Like, wow, that was not where I expected to be.
So y'all are over here. Boop. Not the whole party, but just y'all, you two. So you like look around for a second to get your bearings. Oh shit! It's not raining.
Of course it's not. Let's run.
And then you raced over towards Aldwin Logistics and Retrieval, and we will end our session there.
On fire, not on fire. On fire, not on fire.
We shall see.
Oh, Lord.
Actually, before we actually wrap, did you already end the poll?
No, not yet.
Cool. Because you guys are, at this point now, pushing yourselves. Lamia, you're about to go to bed, so you're good.
Cool.
But the other two are like burning not the midnight oil, but y'all are pushing it. So
Yeah, I've scraped the oil up, and I'm like...
Yeah, these are con checks. I will tell you the DC on these is up to 15. Y'all are really pushing it. I wasn't making you check earlier for different activities, but it's late.
Okay, Sam.
No more non-lethal for Sam.
Oh,
That's fair.
Eli
That's fair.
wins
that
the
works.
snail poll.
That's fair, right?
Yeah.
It's just now starting to catch up to Eli.
Oh, man.
Love it.
3 non-lethal and you're fatigued,
Cool.
which doesn't really mean as much for a caster, which is weird. You would
Yeah,
think
you would think
fatigue
it
would affect casting.
Give me like a spell mischance or something like a.
Yeah,
you
but
know what I mean.
by raw, that's not the case. So leave it. So yeah, take the 3 and then the fatigue. You're starting to feel it. It's like as you're like running towards there, it's like, bro, I'm tired. And Sam's like, yeah, like, sorry, boss. This really sucks.
Just like snot. Just
It's been a long day. He's got like armor on. Anyway, yeah, end of the session today, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. It is always a pleasure to have you. And I think we're all
Join
tired.
Discord.
So yeah,
If you
join
don't see it,
Discords.
you
The
can
exit
see us
screen is
watch on
coming.
Monday, YouTube.
Plorgs. The social medias.
Got a bit of Operation 2.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, but you guys just kind of talked over.
Oh, we were trying to give you a break, but you should go ahead
Yeah.
because my brain is trying to turn off.
There's a link to the Patreon, but come hang out at our Patreon. We do lots of fun, goofy nonsense all the time. If you would like to join the Patreon right now, every tier is available for the low price of $1 subject to change. Of course, we do have a Patreon game that is about to start, so if you want to get in now. There's also the Tabletop Tours podcast, a bunch of other stuff that don't sleep to this podcast archive that we've got, and like 2 media review shows we did. A bunch of the archives of all of our making a TTRPG, which we're going to need to do more of soon. And lots of stuff. It's fun. There's more. It's just patreon.com/unnatural_1s. And then, of course, YouTube, Replays Post Monday. And we are on every social media platform. You should check us out. Same things, unnatural_1s. On all of them.
Yeah. I'm supposed to look for someone to raid. I'm going to do that now. Yeah.
The
So
notes
where's
are
next
making
week?
threats over here.
Of course
I'm
he
gonna
is.
put on Don't Sleep to This to Sleep.
That,
I'll find you.
Threats!
yeah, guys, show up next week because I need you all to witness when the PCs are being dicks to me and my poor NPCs they're just being jerks to them. I need you all to witness. I need witness. No one will believe me. You've seen Dave's face. Everyone thinks he's innocent. He's not. He's not. He's a monster.
Yeah, well, listen, my low wisdom character who's taking wisdom damage is not particularly patient right now. I'm trying to play that up.
You should have recovered your wisdom damage by now.
No. Not the...
I don't think so. It's...
Yeah. I've already told him before. This was
Yeah.
while he has
Yes,
that,
I'm excited for the Patreon game.
Yeah,
The
while he
not
has the
so.
knowledge, he's stuck with that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I just have it.
No, in case anyone got the wrong impression, he's always played Eli very dickish when he is cranky.
It's true.
That is
This
true.
is not the first time. This is consistent. It's not just, man, he's bad at this. It's like, it's the moment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He's very much this character. When needed, he will talk his way out of anything. When pressed, he just is like, no, just do what I say. And people don't want to do that.
Listen, Sam peed my pants earlier, and I don't know how he did it. I'm a classically trained mage, and I still can't figure it out. And now I'm being told my friends are going to get set on fire.
Yep.
One of those
I'm gonna
is
go
worse
and
than the
buy
other. I'll
all the
let you
guards
guess.
donuts, but those guards aren't getting donuts.
I will say too, the strong urge to like walk up behind him and be like, how you guys doing?
Yeah. Oh, y'all are outside the
Later in
gate.
the
Oh,
night.
that's so sad.